We are live. With night 2 of Wrestlemania. Everybody's excited. Everybody's pumped. As we can get through this bullshit song, we can get started. How y'all doing today?
Good.
That belt got way too many damn loops on it.
Oh my god, man!
Yes, that is obnoxious.
Huh. Well, happy 420 and happy Easter.
Oh hell yeah! Happy 420. I got mine. I always do. Well, yeah, we're opening with the women, by the way. EO versus Rika.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's the word.
I'm hearing Becky Lynch might show up tonight to take Bailey's spot. That's the rumor.
We need somebody.
She was at the Hall of Fame, so it's a possibility. I'm trying to think of who else. Huh?
Did she fall asleep at the thing? Hall of Fame?
Everyone fell asleep at the thing. Everyone. Jey Uso had his sunglasses on, and I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning there when they finally got done.
Damn. Still had to get home.
Crazy. 4 o'clock in the morning. And you know they had to get there like 9 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
All right? It's fucking nuts.
Look at Penta.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if he wins. I don't think he will, but I want to be upset.
No, I'd never.
But he's got what, 125% chance to win right there. The Steiner.
Right. Is that Randy Orton's wife?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Damn. They never show her.
Right.
Why are they showing her, huh?
Randy
Weird.
Brandon, that's what he's doing. Look at my hot piece of
He has a home in North Carolina, near Asheville, North Carolina, where they had the hurricane happen. He has a home around that area.
A lot of wrestlers are down there.
Oh, there's a whole bunch.
Edge and FTR somewhere down there too.
FTR's down here. Hardy Boys are from Mating, North Carolina. It's about an hour from where I live. So
man, they got like a whole acres and shit.
What?
They got like acres and shit. It looks like.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of land. Now where I seen like the house where Randy Orton owns. When I went, I visited Asheville many times. It's about an hour and a half from where I live. It's in a mountain town, but it's a rich mountain town. I'm talking about these. They got some money in that area. Like when the hurricane happened, that town got taken care of first before anything around it. They made sure they were taken care of. So they're doing good. Everybody else is gone to hell.
Yeah, GQ's here somewhere in spirit at least. He can't unmute his mic, but he's around.
We'll see him soon.
Yeah, we'll see his ugly ass soon. In the meantime, everybody talk mad shit about him.
Well, he looks like you. That's enough.
Oh. No.
Younger version of Boulevard.
Right.
I would have wished that on anyone.
Well, with any woman, that's why my ass ain't got no kids allegedly.
Right?
Allegedly.
Oh man! So they're gonna start off with the women. All right. That should be a pretty good one, Bianca.
I mean, that's what they said earlier, but I don't like it. Now they're hyping up another match altogether. That's what we were saying like an hour ago.
Well, is he just going to come out with an open challenge? That's his deal. That what they're gonna do. Yeah. Too bad Pete Rose ain't around. Pete Rose canceled that open challenge.
Man, they don't do that. They just say, "Hey, look, this is a celebrity. This is a celebrity. Look who we know."
Wasn't Carrie getting her by Kane?
Yeah.
What?
Drew Carey got attacked by Kane. Pete Rose in like a chicken costume, was it?
I wouldn't mind seeing Drew Carey getting attacked again.
And you know, Drew Carey, I think he lives in Vegas. He's around that area where he lives, so he could definitely pop up. He's in our Hall of Fame. Now, Killer Mike was just in the pre-show. They were talking to him. He said he would love to be a part of it.
It's definitely.
Damn. She still looks hot. I had a thing for Stephanie back in the day.
I'm sure everybody had a little thing for Stephanie.
Right? Hey, I liked her before the boob job.
And that's why Triple H is the smartest man in wrestling.
Smartest, without a doubt. Damn. It could have blown up in his face. He fucked that up. It could have really fucked him. He was blackballed from the business forever.
The crazy part about it was he started fucking with her behind China back.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he basically sent China in a spiral after that.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That was it for her. Damn.
Probably smashing the Xbox.
That was definitely rock bottom. Her and X-Pac. X-Pac and her. It was like Lex Luger and Miss Elizabeth. That was, it was like that type of just a toxic relationship. They used to go on these little shows. They were not good for one another. That hurt her. All right. Man. Oh. I kind of like Wade Barron as a commentator. I kind of like him. He's grown on me. I didn't care for him at first, but he's grown on me over time. But I kind of did they reverse them?
Yeah, that table's getting broken tonight.
But they moved it. Wasn't the fan announce on the other side?
Yeah.
It always is.
Yeah. Yeah, they switched it tonight.
That can't be a coincidence.
They knocked that one out early.
Nothing is a
Well, you
coincidence.
know who's going to tear apart that skip of the table, right? It's going to be Drew McIntyre and Priest. That's the match that's going to kill that Spanish announce table. Io Sky.
Just do it in this match and leave their ass sitting there for 3 hours.
Right?
No table, nothing to set their water on.
Kevin Nash got into a lot of hot water with wrestling fans. Basically, comments on Io Sky.
What did he say?
He said he doesn't think Io Sky should be in this match. He doesn't work for him. But I find it funny that whenever Kevin Nash says something about an AEW wrestler, the wrestling fan base loves it. But whenever he says something bad about a WWE wrestler, they go in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you would think he would be kind of nice towards the WWE guys, because of Triple H, not throwing too much shade.
Right. I like Kevin Nash because he calls his opinion down a little. I may not always agree with it, but he don't play favorites.
I get that. I guess to a point. I just think I hate the fact that he calls everybody smaller than him, fucking like midgets and shit like that. They don't he was the worst selling damn WWE champion. You know, he couldn't. The business was bad when he was champion. The midget Shawn Michaels and the midget Bret Hart, who was smaller than him, are way better champions during that era. He had no business even getting the belt. So that's my thing. And that
Vince conditioned him to believe that big guys should be at the top of the card.
Yeah, I get that. That's why Sid always came back and had a main event spot every time. No matter how many years away and whatever else, no matter what, he's always got a main event spot when Sid was around.
Yeah. And to a certain extent, I agree with them. But like I said last night, there are certain midgets that belong at the top of that card as well. Like once you've made yourself an exceptional talent, like a Chris Benoit, like an Eddie Guerrero, like a Chris Jericho, once you've made yourself an exceptional talent and you have gotten yourself over, you definitely need to be there.
You did this one already. You did this one last year.
Really?
Well, not double dutch, but
no.
Like it was like the kids last time. I'm fine with it though.
Oh yeah, I remember the kids last year came out and she hugged all three of them. It was three kids, I think it was.
Yeah, one of their moms died that day, but nobody told the kid.
Right.
That's foul as it gets.
It is. Oh, I love her. I think she's great. Yeah, she wow, they brought up Sasha Banks. Surprised by that.
Yeah.
You know, well, they're doing better at like acknowledging other things too. You know, they never always did that. They used to like wipe them out of their records and everything else.
Right. No other organization mattered.
Yeah.
It didn't exist.
Right.
Like the first time I heard him say TNA, I was shocked. I never thought I'd see that day.
Not in WWE. You're right about that. But now they got TNA, they got AAA.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of want AEW to be successful because you kind of want that competition. You know, I understand, I'm not a huge fan of them, but damn, I hate that WWE has everything in a way. It does.
Yeah,
suck.
but they had a head start on everybody else, and they basically had a monopoly for what, 20 years?
Yeah, and now they got Saudi's money.
Yeah.
Yep, they got
unreal.
They had a 40-year head start on everybody.
Exactly.
I think they said that AEW has lasted longer on like TBS and TNT than WCW did.
Mm-hmm. The only reason that WCW died is because they didn't want it anymore.
It was the number one program they had. Was WCW Nitro. It was the number one for them.
Even in the bad times.
But see, that wasn't really Warner. That was more AOL.
Yeah.
When they bought it. Because Ted would have kept it around.
But Ted lost all his power.
Yeah. And now he's got like all time.
The merger was the worst thing.
It sucked.
For wrestling. Period.
Oh yeah, I would love to see WCW still alive right now.
I wish ECW was still around.
Yeah.
I wish WCW and ECW were still around.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The only problem, I think WCW, the booking sucked the last year, but they had to try something different. You know, I get what they went. That ass is creepy, yeah. Okay.
Hold up. Let me try something.
GQ still having issues, huh?
Yeah, he said it's too loud in the car, so he'll get in when he get in.
I gotcha.
We don't need him.
I don't want to see Rhea win. I don't. She deserved it last year. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather go back to Bianca.
All right, this is gonna be a stretch because I know it ain't likely. Give me Io. Retaining.
It could be. Well, to me, it's like Rhea is. I don't like her as a good guy. I want her back as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she fits as a good
back
guy.
with Judgment Day.
Not necessarily Judgment Day, but I don't even like Priest as a heel, as a good guy. I think Priest is better as a heel. What killed Rhea is when Dom turned heel again. that kind of killed it.
Yeah,
double heel.
She needs Dom. She needs Dom the way China was over with Eddie. Same thing. When Eddie left China went down after that. And I understand they didn't renew her contract and this and that, but it just Rhea. I don't think Rhea is good by herself. I think she needs someone with her. And I think a heel way is the best option. Yeah. Maybe her and Charlotte should team up. Her and Charlotte could take over the tag team division as heels.
The two-woman power trip.
Yeah. Think about it. They're like monsters among everybody else. They're huge compared to everybody else. That giant shit going on there. They're like the women's skyscrapers. How about that?
Right.
Then can we get the woman answer disasters? Nia Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean,
there you go. There you go.
Bulk. That's her name now. Her name's Bulk.
But you put Rhea and Charlotte together as a heel team. I think they could actually have some legitimacy to that tag team division. Now they
everybody must be waiting for them to split up.
It would be a good match too when they do split up.
Yeah.
I think it gives them both something.
They would have to keep them together for a while for it to really matter when they split up. Because nobody really wants Charlotte near the main title. Put her in the tag division.
And to be honest, like Charlotte with her blonde hair and Rhea with all black looking, that's good, like contrast looking type thing. It's a good image, them coming out together. Right. I think that would be a good image. And it would keep Charlotte, not as, Charlotte's getting go away heat right now. And they got to do something to get her away from that. Because everybody's just waiting for her to break that record. Break Flair's record in a way. You give her a year away from that where it ain't even an option type thing. I think that will work well. And again, no one takes the tag title serious for women.
No, not even them.
No one gives about that.
They don't take it seriously.
They really not, because right now you got the IC title for the women is wrestling at WrestleMania for the tag titles. It doesn't matter, and then you're taking away the secondary title too that way.
I see. That's Chelsea Green, right?
Or is that U.S. title? Who's the one teaming up with Bailey? Right? It was someone's teaming up with Bailey, and now Bailey's out.
Oh shit! It's right here in front of me.
Yeah, it's
Valkyria.
Yeah, Valkyria.
The bird girl.
Yeah. And she's the IC champion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So you take away. Why is she even competing for the tag titles? What the hell is the point of that? Yeah.
Guess they're trying to give her the rub. I guess they were trying to give her the rub off the belly, but it's going to be Becky Lynch. I don't remember who said that, but you're right.
Yeah,
that's her.
I think it's going to be
her girl. So
yeah.
Well,
it can't be so
Valkyria, and that's
I just I don't get it.
If we being honest, this is the match we really wanted to see.
Them two? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Io Sky being in this match, really, we really didn't need that.
Yeah, they're both big, they're strong. These are the two we want to see in this matchup. One-on-one.
They're both big, strong, they're both over.
And we already got a triple threat last night.
Right.
We don't need to start off with a triple threat too.
So in that sense, I agree with Kevin Nash.
She's an afterthought. You know, in a way, like Seth, even though it was Roman and CM is bigger stars than Seth wasn't an afterthought last night. You know?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't like there you go.
Leo is a naughty girl. Oh, you see that shit? Every time she's out here, she's smacking on the ass. He out there copping feelings and shit.
Go for it.
Freak ass Io.
That was pretty impressive. You can't pin both of them. Come on.
I hope Ronnie James didn't say this.
Go ahead.
If the Lakers want me to stop Anthony Edwards next game, they gotta let me play more than 3 minutes. I can't lock him up from the bench.
Damn.
You can't lock him up on the court either.
Egos.
Like Bronny, you got a lot to learn before you think you can lock up a person like Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, that ain't happening. It's so, I tell you this, it's like even 10 years ago, even when they had the 4 horsewomen, you know, all competing, they're not as good as some of the women now. You know? It's unreal. It's just gotten so much better. Wrestling itself has gotten so much better all around. These athletes are amazing.
Yeah. They're way more athletic than they used to be. I don't know if I'd say that the matches are better necessarily. But more than that, I don't believe the characters like I used to believe the characters.
The storytelling's not the way it needs to be. Like the main event storytelling's been okay. You know what I'm saying? Like every main event I've seen, like the majors pay-per-views, they seem to care more about that storytelling than a match like this. You know, and other ones. Like even that Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte, that to me that wasn't a good match, and I don't think the storytelling was that good. They shooted on each other. That's about it. That was the only entertaining part when Charlotte fucked up in the promo.
It started getting dumb. Heat.
Yeah, boo. Charlotte couldn't even talk. Now Bianca, she's probably the most over to me. It's just waiting for her and Jade Cargo. That's what we're waiting for.
Right.
And they're building it. It's
why did they take it the way they did?
I think again the match last night with Naomi was pretty good.
Oh yeah, it was probably the best match on the card.
Yeah, that was probably one of the better matches. I can't. Like we know Ray Phoenix and El American, okay? They had a good match. Okay? But yeah, I give it. I think Naomi and Jade Carr was probably the best match last night.
Phoenix
overall.
And Jason Jordan or Kurt Angle, whoever it is under that match, they had like no notice really on it.
It was a good match because of what they can do, but it felt like a Raw main event. You know?
Yeah.
There was no storytelling.
Throwing off the cuff.
Right. You threw it together. But you know what? Like you said about Kevin Nash, he's right. I like Io's doing great. Don't get me wrong, but she has no business being in this match.
We'll see plenty of Bianca versus Ripley over the years. EO
You're
needs
right.
EO should be in the match because you can't just have you got to expand the top five. EO's earned her spot. She's been consistent. Let that woman have her shot. She earned it.
Okay, all right.
That's what it is. It's like, yeah, you were good employee this year.
You know what I don't understand?
What?
Why did Jordan Grace have to go to NXT?
I mean, she's pretty experienced in it.
Because what we're not going to do is we're not going to pretend like she wasn't in two Royal Rumbles.
Right.
Yeah. Right. She was there.
Yeah. Jordan Grace could have been in this match.
Make it Fatal 4?
No. She could have took EO's spot.
Okay.
All right. Then you'd have three of the strongest women in WWE. Three good workers.
It'd be like Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre. That triple threat they had.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It would be like that. The three monsters that you want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I got you.
Oh, come on. Look, got inducted into the Hall of Fame. I didn't know that. Good shit.
I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to try something.
Okay. Oh, man. So, now that means that Becky Lynch probably ain't going to come out until near the end of the night. You would think she'll probably be like right before the main event, because you can't have too soon, right? That'd be a little surprise. So I'm expecting. See, I wouldn't want them to open up with like Damian Priest is what I would like, but I don't know. And I thought they were going to do the IC belt, but they did a belt at least to start off the night.
Right. I am looking forward to that four-way later.
That's gonna be nice. Yeah. Do you got an idea what the card looks like? Like what's matches next and all?
I'm looking at it. This match. We got Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn versus Dominic.
Okay.
Priest versus Drew. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. And Randy Orton versus Vacant.
Yeah.
No. Make it.
Yeah, that open challenge should be about 2 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're not going to have Randy come in after this for the open challenge.
I do wonder who it's going to be. Because I haven't heard.
I don't know.
Usually there's a
all I heard was about Nick Adonis. That's who I keep on hearing that he's going to wrestle. That just seems like I understand they have a little story going on there, but his first match in WWE is going to be WrestleMania. It's like that's crazy. It's a hell of a first match.
No hype at that.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's like his first and last one because he just retired basically before he took the role.
Yeah. I just assumed he was retired. Him and all this.
Yeah.
Pierce, whatever.
Pierce. Oh yeah, Pierce. Adam Pierce.
I just assumed they both retired. That's what
all right.
What a moon about
All right,
you could have just clicked the button.
All right, you back. What is Rhea gonna do here?
Do it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Ooh!
Bam!
Get her ass up out of here.
Is this over? Ooh. I thought that was going to be a referee's bump right there, too. The way she ran into her. It don't take much to knock a referee out.
Referee's right as hell. No reason whatsoever. Referee just jacked and little.
Or so we think. Ref, we can tell until a fan and the ref beat your ass.
Man,
the ref was weak. What the hell you look like?
Right.
But if you got your ass beat by a ref, you getting clowned the whole ride home.
Oh yeah, there ain't shit you can do. Mm-hmm. Well, the whole ride to the jail is where you're gonna get clowned. You going to jail.
Everybody saw that shit.
Look at her. Damn.
Yeah. This is what we came for.
That's what we want to see.
Two meaty women slapping each other.
Damn right. All right, now a superplex.
Oh shit!
Damn! Ooh! Oh, that's.
Ice cream sandwich. Was this the last one?
Oh damn!
Oh no! Oh! Damn!
Where'd she come from?
Yeah.
Meat.
This is what we. This is it. This is pretty good. This match has been going good. A lot of action.
That's what I wanted. Whip that head.
Hell yeah.
That hair was nasty.
God damn it,
All
Io.
Right, Ooh. Damn. Hey, I did it. It's a good ending. That was a good ending. You got to give it to her. You got to give it to the ending. That was pretty damn good.
The ending was fire.
The ending
was fire, but I hate it.
It was nice.
But you know what, though? You know what this match was?
Good.
Think about it.
I ain't hear it.
This match is one of two things.
Good.
This is the start of a barge. A black woman, a white woman, and an Asian woman walking to a ring together.
Oh my god!
And then almost all your rap is covered in this match.
Yeah. There you go. They're going for an Oscar. There we go. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I think that ending was great. This is the way to start off WrestleMania night 2. This is the way it's supposed to go. I ain't mad. I ain't mad about it. She did good.
The match was fire.
This was nice. Hey, Kevin Nash he's gonna eat some words tonight. People are like, look at this shit, Kevin. There we go. He couldn't even get to the damn ring without tearing a quad. Shit.
Nash is
sure as hell wasn't doing what they did on that ring. He ain't never gonna get over that. But he could have done half that shit these women did tonight.
That was a hell of a match.
You know, orange cats do whatever the hell they want.
The 24-time fantasy football champion Garfield the Cat.
Garfield the Cat.
Yeah. The real star of the show.
There you go.
If you find yourself in the league with Garfield the Cat, you have already lost.
You know, no one talks about Heathcliff. You know, people ignore Heathcliff.
Yeah, Heathcliff is Nola.
Because I don't think Heathcliff was family friendly like Garfield.
Oh, Heathcliff was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
he was.
He was an alley cat. He'll fuck you up.
Heathcliff was always throwing hands with the dogs. It always chasing pussy.
Garfield just wanted lasagna.
It's all he wanted.
Garfield just wanted to pick on the other cat. They don't go outside.
And that dog, Odie, was it? Odie, I think it was.
And Normal. I thought
Normal
was a damn girl.
Yeah.
Is that Flavor Flav?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Okay. Flavor Flav.
Television personality.
Man.
That man weighs like 130 pounds.
In a heartbeat. Okay. Celebrities are already better than yesterday. There you go. You got Flavor Flav, you're doing better.
Yeah. I don't even remember.
Like, how do you decide to do night 2 instead of night 1? You know, it's like you figure they were there on night 1, but they didn't show them then.
I can't believe Flavor Flav can afford chicken.
Well, he sponsored that female polo team in the Olympics. They had no money. They weren't even going to go. And he paid for that.
Somebody's got to do it. There should be more people in situations that can help.
Yeah. And he's been around. You know, I think he makes a lot more money off of his like celebrity stuff. You know, when he shows up at these things, they're paying for him to be there, probably.
Yeah. Oh, ew. What is that? What the fuck?
Hi, how are you? I'm sorry.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
Like an uglier version of me.
Oh shit, we got Bad News Brown in the building.
That wasn't for Bad News Brown.
All right. So my homeboy said Io Sky the best performer. Or the best woman performer in WWE.
No.
Not at all.
No. She ain't bad. She showed up tonight. But Bianca is miles ahead of her. I like Bailey. I think Bailey fucking gets every match she's been in. I
honestly think
Io is not even the best Asian woman performer.
You like Dakota Kai?
No, Asuka's the best.
Asuka's good. Asuka's good.
When she's around, she ain't been around in a bit.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I seen her.
He injured.
She get hurt? The last time I saw her was against Bailey, actually. That's the last match I saw her in.
Damn.
It's been a while.
Didn't they write her off or something? She got jumped or some shit? I don't actually remember. I'm guessing.
That was that whole damage control shit.
Yeah.
That whole group. That just is gone now. See, that's another thing. They don't have no strong factions with the girls. You know, the female. They like Damage Control could have been, but they decided to kind of end that early. You know, you need a strong faction, I think.
Pure Fusion Collective could have been.
Yeah. I'd like to see a good strong. Like, why didn't they just? They could do the 4 horse women if Becky Lynch can get along with Charlotte. You know, and you bring back Sasha.
Sasha don't.
You know, like the old guard coming in here.
This guy, this motherfucker looking like Solid Snake.
We're probably getting all different commercials again. I got Michelob Ultra right now.
Pizza.
I got. I'm looking at the breakdown of the match of Drew McIntyre and Priest.
You're ahead. I ain't there that. It ain't showing that yet. I don't understand how that works. We're all watching on Peacock, right?
Yeah.
You're ahead of me. It doesn't make no sense.
I'm over here watching a Dr. Rick commercial.
How do they delay what we're watching if it's all the same live?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who's the top 5 women in WWE?
In WWE? Okay,
In WWE.
I think
Bianca's probably at the top right now.
Who?
Ripley.
Ripley's, yeah, she's got to be up there. My top 3 is Bianca, Ripley, and Bailey right now. Those are my 3 favorite.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss. I think Alexa Bliss is.
You got Alexa Bliss in your top 5?
I love Alexa Bliss. I think that's personal.
It's Bailey, Ripley,
Liv Morgan.
I don't think Liv Morgan is in my top 5.
Nah.
No.
Bailey. I got Bailey, Ripley, Bianca.
I think we're all agreeing on those 3.
Yeah.
Those 3 definitely.
Charlotte is definitely in that top 5.
Okay, I give you that.
Charlotte,
That works.
Charlotte, she has way too many classic matches in WWE.
To me, you know with that.
To me, Charlotte might be number 1 just based off of her resume.
Well, you kind of have to put her number 1 right now. Everybody, she's still far ahead.
Yeah.
And Asuka.
Asuka when she.
Asuka's there, yeah. You know what? I'm happy with that 5 right there. GQ.
Okay, we're good. Got that. Nia Jax. What about Chelsea Green?
Hell no, Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green has great character work.
That's why I like Liv Morgan, because the character work. I don't think she's a good wrestler, but she's got a good character.
That's one of the things about the women wrestlers. I feel like the women wrestlers play their characters so much better than the men do.
Chelsea Green's good character. Liv Morgan's a good character. You know, Tiffany Time was pretty good. Okay, I don't like her as a babyface. I thought she was good heel. I enjoyed her as a heel more so, but I understand why they did babyface because you're going against Charlotte.
I liked her better with the Daddy's Girl gimmick in NXT. I don't even know what it is now. Like, what is she?
She's Barbie now. She's Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie. I don't like that. Damn, what the fuck is Drew wearing?
Yeah, is he trying to be Craven the Hunter?
Maybe. That's the best guess I could. Yeah, best guess I heard.
Is it that Clash of Titans, whatever game they're promoting?
It could be. It could be. I have no idea. Sometimes they be doing these characters and they just don't be hitting.
Yeah. I'm not sold on that. Look, was it Doom? The Dark Ages?
I think Drew needs to go back to his hating persona.
Yeah. Him and Punk had a great feud with that shit. He feuded with Punk when Punk was on the IR, basically. You know? He carried that feud.
Yeah, I like that. That was, I mean, I don't feel like the match really was the payoff it should have been, but
No.
as far as the build-up, wanting to see them beat the shit out of each other, they definitely built that up. That was a lot of that was McIntyre.
Yeah, he built it up. He did good with that.
Yeah.
And he's carrying this feud, to be honest. But yeah, I like him hating on. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
MVP.
that's what made me like him.
yeah. Taking a picture with Jungle Boy and shit. Yeah.
Right. That was hilarious.
That was great. Oh man. So Priest gets his own special interest too. It's like, how do they pick and choose? You're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. I think they do too many. There's too many special entrances now. It's like Priest. It used to be like the main event stars will get in that entrance. Priest is no main event.
No, probably not. I can't imagine he really was selling tickets. So people wasn't really flocking to go see him as champion.
I'm mad that he got a belt and he got the world belt and Razor Ramon never did.
Well, there's two. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If there was two back in the day, Razor would have got one. I'm sure. Kurt Hennig, he would have got one.
The fake Razor got a belt before the real one did.
The bisexual Undertaker.
Oh, the IC was supposed to be champion waiting anyway. Like the next up.
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker come out wearing a corset.
He embracing his reputation.
Got to.
Boy got a skirt and a fucking blouse.
He's a terrible baby face. It's a terrible baby face.
It's a terrible lot of things. Well, it seemed like he don't even call his kids on their birthday. This look like you're bad at everything.
And he's old, ain't he? He ain't a young guy either.
Yeah.
Nah, he definitely. Yeah, he came in like Batista came in.
Right.
Batista came in his 30s.
Yeah, but Batista tried it out for the power plant for WCW. So that tells you that he was fucking old.
Did anybody successfully come out of the power plant?
Oh,
wasn't Goldberg a power plant dude?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Goldberg.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
Everybody else
wasn't his trainer Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker?
It was. Buddy Lee.
That's when you know wrestling. When you can pull names like Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker out of the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking like, damn, you just dug deep for that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't think of anybody else that came from that power plant. That was it. Any big person.
Everybody else was gone under 5 years, really.
Yeah. Now, Canyon brought in Shane Helms and the Young Dragons and stuff like that. Canyon brought them into WCW. But I don't know if they came in, like they came into the power plant and then moved up, you know? I'm not sure about that. What was it? Matt Jindrak? He came up through the power plant. Yeah, he came up through that, but he ain't do nothing. The big guy is obviously Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope somebody whoever's watching had some names that came out of there that we've overlooked.
Okay, so They say Kevin Nash was a part of the power plant, and so was Diamond Dallas Page.
What?
I didn't know the power plant was around that long.
That's like
Well,
the
actually,
80s
it started.
and shit.
It started in 1991.
Well,
So I can
really?
see Kevin Nash and Diamond Dallas Page training there.
Well, yeah. Well, Dallas was around, but he was a manager other areas. So maybe he went as a trained to learn how to wrestle there. I can understand that part.
TDP
Molly Holly came out of the power plant.
Okay. All right.
William Regal came out the power plant.
William Regal. No,
that was more like
no,
a refresher, I guess. He was already experienced.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
William Regal might have trained maybe people there, but William Regal was known over in Europe way beforehand. His talents was in Europe.
Yeah, but they probably brought him over so that he can train their style.
Yeah, but at the same time, that man was already a name over in Europe. So I think that's
bare knuckle champion.
I think that's still in a little.
Okay, Buff Bagwell. Shark Boy was in the WC. Yeah,
Shark Boy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shark Boy.
Damn. He
Shout out to Sick Boy for that matter.
Shad Gaspard was in the power plant.
Okay.
We digging deep into the history of the business.
Shane Helms, Mark Jindrak,
Shane Helms,
Canyon.
Okay, see,
Sugar Shane.
that dog Canyon brought them all into WCW.
Oh shit! The goat came out of the power plant. Lash LaRue.
Oh,
With the sideburns. That shit was. Ooh.
that was.
I wish I
great.
could have did that. I was jealous. I couldn't grow those. I remember that.
They say Triple H was in the power plant.
Terrorizing.
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder where he would be if he did not marry up like he did.
He was already over because of who he's friends with. So the click would have got him. I think he already got a world title before he started messing with Stephanie.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying.
I mean,
legend,
today, where would he be?
Today, he'd be signing autographs at a Comic-Con. There we go.
All right, AJ Styles
probably said some.
AJ Styles was a part of the power plant.
AJ Styles came up through there. Yep, he was in WCW at the end of the Dying Days, the last couple months.
Yep.
They had a tag team, Air Raid. He was part of.
Yep.
You remember Air Raid?
I believe he was on with the last episode of. Was it Thunder? Thunder?
He might have been. Yeah. Yeah.
That's deep. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I remember him with Air Raid. It was a tag team that he had. Forgot who the guy was. But yeah.
Cool.
All right, so Spanish announce table getting broken right in this match.
Frank Paris.
I don't know who Frank Paris is.
That was AJ Styles' tag partner, Air Paris.
Okay. All right, that's why I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
If he would have just held on a little bit, he probably could have did something in TNA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the share.
Why are you setting up those tables? The Spanish announce table is right there.
Well, he set up those tables because he's going to be the one going through them.
Because Cody's going through the Spanish announce table.
You think Cody? I think both tables are probably going to go through tonight. I thought one of these matches would go first, but there is a fatal four-way.
That's right. That's right. With a lot of Mexican wrestlers in it.
Right. Well, usually the one that sets up the table is the one who's going through it.
Oh, Drew! too big to be
That's
hitting flips like that.
Damn.
That's a big boy.
Let me tell you what Drew did. That was a good thing. He left WWE and he did some steroids.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Because he
Mhm.
was never that big before.
That was the smartest thing he
Yeah,
did.
even
for
his voice got deeper when he came back.
Right.
Right.
Oh, it's definitely
Best thing
juicing
he
up.
could do for his career.
Cream in the clear. All that shit.
He threw that chair at him.
Whatever he was taking, Jinder Mahal was taking that shit too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Heath Slater need to
And
take
look,
that shit.
Mahal got title too.
And come
Right?
back
He
with
the
that
last one left. Everybody else got their belt.
You remember
Slater
when
went to
we
TNA
used to
still
talk
didn't get
about
his
being
belt.
Wrestlers Boulevard? We definitely should have hit the juice in high school.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was already hitting the weights in high school. I was on the cricket team. If offered, I definitely would have took steroids in high school. Absolutely would have took steroids in high school.
Hell yeah.
But you took everything else.
Me
Yeah.
and Boulevard wanted to be like the Acolytes.
Oh,
Absolutely. Walk in, kick ass,
APA.
leave.
Just two big buff ass
Acolytes,
dudes coming out there kicking everybody ass.
Damn.
They need to bring that
Well,
shit
you know
back.
he ain't gonna pin him.
Bring
He
the,
still got
put the
tables to
two,
break.
the two buffest dudes in the country in the company. Put them in a tag team. Just let them come out and whip everybody ass.
Yes.
Right. Imagine if like Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley teamed up.
Oh man. Oh man.
Listen,
I was hoping he did that before.
You would not legitimately beat that team. I would not believe that anybody in WWE could legitimately beat a team consisting of Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar.
What y'all talking about is 100% possible with WWE 2K25.
Well, you know, it's like the Brothers of Destruction. When they team up, like who could really beat them?
Bobby
Right?
Lashley and Brock Lesnar.
There you go. Yeah, it's the skyscrapers.
Right. Kevin Spivey and me, Mark Callis.
Dan Spivey. Dan Spivey. I was just watching where they beat up some jobbers on a WCW like main event or whatever. It was a Saturday night. Some jobbers were taking liberties, not selling their moves, so they just start beating the shit out of them.
As they should.
Yeah.
I can see that within reason, but why would you do that to them?
When the acolytes beat the shit out of Public Enemy.
Public Enemy say, "We're not going to a table." Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
You're
you
going
are.
to that table. All right, they got a table in the ring. Okay.
I'm going through it.
There you go.
I don't know what it was about Public Enemy that made them get that ego that they had.
Yeah, they weren't that good.
Nah, they weren't. You were big in ECW. Great.
Right. Well, it's the
Razor's
music
Edge
that got them over. Oh, is this it?
That's the rule. When you set up a table, 9 times out of 10, you're going through it.
Yep. 100%.
Just call him Chico. That's a new one.
Live from the burn.
It's been a pretty good match.
Boobies.
Nice. It's titty time.
Well, you know, to move himself up, Damon Priest had to take some steroids himself. You seen how fat he was?
Yeah, he was a fat one.
Damn. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Oh. Drew's bleeding in the back. Greg got cut by that table.
Makes you ask yourself, why be fat when you can be on steroids?
Yeah. Fucking inject that shit in my ass. There you go.
Shit. I have the option to go on steroids, but
What do you mean you had the option?
oh, so with my medical issues, steroids is an option for treatment.
That face thing?
Huh?
That face thing? Make
Not
sure you look
gonna
like
lie.
that?
When I was a kid, they had me on a steroid.
Yeah.
Because I had asthma really bad when I was a kid. So they had me on prednisone. And prednisone is a steroid.
Okay. All right.
Now, if I had just worked out while on prednisone, I probably would have been super huge.
You've been like Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn's got asthma.
Right. The one Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Yo, he was my favorite for a long time.
I like
Billy
Billy
Gunn?
Gunn.
I thought Billy Gunn was next up.
Well, Rock ruined him.
He
Right.
really
Didn't
did.
he do something stupid and screwed himself up and they made him pair up with the one dude? Chuck Palumbo, was it? No, that wasn't him.
Oh, when they made like the gay
Yo.
guys, Billy and Chuck.
I'm gonna tell you
Chuck and Billy.
that natural. Oh shit!
Oh my!
Yeah.
There you go. They had
There
to
it
set
is.
it up for that fall.
Do
I
y'all
forgot about
remember
that.
that? Y'all remember that the faction, the big faction, when WCW was dying, the Natural Born Thrillers,
That was Chuck Palumbo.
Chuck
Was that him?
Palumbo, Mark Jindrak, O'Hara. It was another
Oh,
person
Sean
because
Sean Stasiak.
Chuck had a tag team. Yeah, Meat,
There you go.
Meat,
Yeah.
and the leader was above average Mike Sanders, and they had Reno with him.
Oh shit!
You know, Reigns.
I don't remember too much about Natural Born Thrillers. I'm not. They're not re-showing that part yet. I'm gonna wait a few more weeks with the reliving of war.
But Jindrak and O'Hara, that was an opportunity missed.
Jindrak would have been an evolution.
They were buff Hardy Boys.
They could do some shit. They could wrestle.
Yeah. There were some big ass dudes that could do everything the Hardy Boys could do. That was an opportunity missed by Vince.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Well, Jindrak would have been fucking part of evolution if him and Orton could have won it. Fuck around all the time. You know, they were just knuckleheads together,
Right.
So they kicked Jindrak out. He was going to take Batista's spot. That would have been interesting.
That would have been the worst thing for Batista's career.
Yeah.
Oh,
Batista
yeah.
would have just been forgotten. Stuck as Leviathan with the fangs.
Deacon Batista.
Right.
Deaconista?
The right man won.
Yeah,
Drew
he
the
should
hater.
have won. And he's going to hate on Jay. That's what he's going to hate on.
That's who we about to be next. It's about to be him.
That's if Seth doesn't get to him first.
I think Drew
Seth's
gonna win the
going
King of the
after-
Ring match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seth
They
coming
owe
out
that
tonight.
man. They owe that man.
Oh yeah. I think Drew's taking Jay's belt. I think Drew's gonna feud with Jay. I think if Jay, but the problem I hate is that Drew's gonna lose to Jay.
Yeah.
Jay's gonna win his first feud. That's why he won't go after Seth. You know, he's got to win his first feud. So Drew's there, a jobber to the stars. That's what it is.
Gatekeeper.
Yeah. You get past Drew, he's going to be the Randy Orton. You know how Randy Orton was been for years.
Damon Priest is trying to sell like Ricky Steamboat sold for Macho Man.
Damien
He's
Priest
swallowing his tongue.
He's done. I don't think
That'll we think about it. Like how did you know he was swallowing his tongue? How did you know that?
He had eyes in his mouth. You could see it.
You could not tell. But
now watching some video game.
Yes.
I think Jay goes against Drew. I think Drew's going to come out either was SmackDown and challenge Jay. That's going to be his first challenge.
Yeah, I'll play it. I'm sure I'll play it at some point.
I have not seen one commercial for that Fatal Fury game that's in the ring.
No?
So who y'all think Valkyrie's tag team partner is going to be?
Who's the tag team partner?
Someone said Becky Lynch, and I'm inclined to lean that way. But it's like, whatever I'm gonna say. Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
Nice. Just have a different option on the table.
I hear you. Yeah, well, they're talking about Becky Lynch because she was at the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Becky Lynch will make sense because she's kind of the bugs to Lyra's.
Yeah, you're right. So now that you said Becky Lynch, I can't really think of nobody else.
Yeah.
Right. That's the rumor I heard this morning when I was looking up stuff.
I can't believe they keep showing that thing after somebody said they put their whole asshole on it. And they keep showing people hitting it, but it's like, yeah, somebody put their butthole on that.
Listen.
The Bear Griggs.
It said touch butts.
Touch
butts.
Come on, touch butts. I don't know what that is.
You get hated by WWE. WWE don't even like Logan Paul.
I don't know what a Tony Hinchcliffe is.
But I think
because how you create something just for people to fucking hit with a chair.
It's like the punching things you see in arcade.
Yeah,
but they made it of a person, of a wrestler.
Like, they had Gunther at one point, and now it's Logan Paul.
So if you could have one, who would yours be? What wrestler would your mold be?
That you want to punch?
Mm-hmm. Punch, hit with a chair, whatever the fuck.
Hulk Hogan.
You said what wrestler would your mold be?
Mm-hmm.
Like who would you like to hit?
Smack him in the face with the chair.
Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I don't want to know what you're doing with it. It's for.
I know he better stop bringing up my wife's name.
Jada Parker.
Keep my wife's name out your
Last
mouth.
Legend.
It ain't that kind of toy. This is why we all going to hell now.
Last Legend, Jakara Jackson, Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker.
Can we come to the agreement that the IC belt design is trash?
I don't really like any of them.
there's not really a good belt. You know, I lean towards the World Heavyweight Championship. I think it's pretty decent. Okay, you know, I think that's decent, but I'm not a fan of any other belt really.
Listen,
well, you know, we're back to like the Eagles thing and the gold plate. You know, we want the big gold belt. That's what we like. The white IC belt. That was fantastic.
I'm a belt collector. Like I like the like I done bought like 8-9 wrestling belts at this point.
Yeah.
And I like designs. I like belt designs.
Yeah.
To me, they should have never stopped with the white strap.
White
OG
strap
IC title. They should have never stopped with
That's
that.
the best one.
Yeah.
That's the best one right there. IC one. I like the purple Hulk Hogan one that went to Ultimate Warrior, the one that they had wrestled for. It was a purple strap. I like that belt too. No one talks about that one. It's always about the eagle. They love that big eagle, and they love that big gold belt. That was the #1 world belt everybody loved.
I honestly like John Cena's spinning belt. I like the design of that. I like the design of it. Like it looked like it looked like a prize. It looked like a prize. Like it was gaudy. It was like it looked like something like a rapper would wear in a video.
It looked like Flavor Flav designed it. Looked like Flavor Flav designed it.
Like it looked like something that you would probably try to rob somebody for if you've seen them in the streets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're right. You got it.
So it looked like a prize. But the current WWE titles, ain't nobody robbing you for them shits.
Yeah. Nah, there's some ugly ones out there. I think
like
a few years ago.
I like the $1 million belt. The $1 million belt.
$1 million belt.
That looked like a prize. That looked like a prize.
Well, you know, AEW ain't got no good looking belts. I looked at all their belts. The TBS.
They got some good looking belts. They do got some good looking belts.
Really?
Yes.
A TBS championship looks like crap.
Yeah.
I don't like the TBS.
Yeah, that one.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. That's not one. I like the tag team belts. I like the women's world championship.
You know,
I actually do like the AEW belt. I actually do like that belt.
Okay. Right.
It's definitely better than it's definitely better looking than WWE's world championship.
My favorite belt was the Jericho Eddie Guerrero Undisputed Championship.
I think my favorite belt of all times is Big Gold.
Oh yeah,
Big Gold.
Big Gold and the Winged Eagle is right after it.
I think the IC belt, the white one, is my favorite belt. The white belt, white IC belt.
Like my top five belt designs of all time. Big Gold is #1. Winged Eagle is #2. $1 million belt is #3. The white strap IC is #4. And the NWA United States World Championship is #5 to me.
Okay.
I don't like the white strap.
Zero Miedo.
I give you 3 out of that 5 I like a lot.
I like
my man came out dressed like the Green Ranger.
Oh, what you like, GQ?
I like the oval Intercontinental belt.
Oval Intercontinental? Okay.
I don't remember none of those. I don't remember. Like, I remember the Big Eagle and the Winged Eagle and the big old belt. But I don't remember hardly any of them. They not memorable.
That's when I get my office.
You know what belt I used to
go? The belts was little as shit.
You know what belt I used to like?
Oh, yeah.
And I know I'm probably the only person that liked this shit. The old school TV title. Red strap, silver plate.
I don't even think I don't even think it looks like
the original.
It was the only belt I had seen at the time that was silver. Like every belt was gold, and then they came with the silver. I was like, okay, I like this.
It's something different. When I think of the TV title, I just think of champions. I just think of the who was it? Arn Anderson was.
Arn Anderson, greatest TV champion of all time.
Arn Anderson was the man. Booker
Arn
T
Anderson's the greatest one.
That belt?
Yeah. Finley held the belt at one point in time.
Yeah, I just think of who fought for it. I couldn't even tell you what it looked like. I can't even think of the belt itself, but I remember it was some of the best matches were that for that belt.
Which one?
With some great matches.
The TV title.
That's something like too many belts right now.
The TV title.
But I want
the TV title in WCW was like the IC title. Because that's where all the workhorses fought the hardest.
Yeah. And the U.S. belt was more like, if you're not champion, you're going to get the U.S. title. Like Sting got the U.S. when Hogan came there. You know?
Right.
He gets the U.S. that time.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
All right, there we go.
That's the one Booker T and them fought for. That's a nice design. That's a nice design.
I like it.
But look up.
That's about what I'm looking for in the title. Yeah.
Look up the older one that Arn Anderson had, the red strap with the silver. You know what else was a good design that I like? TNA's X Division title.
That was a cool belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I'll give you that. That was pretty cool. And the X Division was really good. That was like the cruiserweights.
Is it this
in
one?
the WCW.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Yeah. It was different. Like you didn't see belts that looked like that back then.
Yeah, I'm all for that one.
My favorite.
Okay.
All
right,
Dom.
Dom gets the belt, you think, right? I think he deserves it.
I definitely think Dom deserves it.
Yeah, I want Dom to get it.
But I only want Dom to. You know what? This is the only type of match that Dom would win the belt in.
Yeah, but you really want Breaker without the belt?
Breaker don't need the belt. He's over. I think Breaker can move up.
Okay,
this was my favorite belt. This was my favorite belt.
Okay.
Why does that look like the European title?
I don't remember that belt. I don't know why I don't remember that belt.
I remember that. That
was my favorite one.
Benoit and Jericho used to fight over that belt a lot.
Okay.
Kurt Angle.
I remember when Stone Cold and Triple H was a tag team.
Oh, the two-man power trip.
Two-man power trip.
That was the weirdest. I didn't see that one coming. Speaking of Stone Cold, I think he's going to interfere with the John Cena Cody Rhodes match when The Rock go out there.
Rock's coming out
again.
Coming out. There's no doubt in that.
Because it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the Stone Cold last year.
Yeah, and then ended up being Undertaker.
Yeah, because they couldn't come to an agreement with Stone Cold. So Undertaker, they called Undertaker that day and was like, "Want to do it?"
And you know, Undertaker, he'll do anything for WWE.
Yeah. He said he wasn't doing nothing else.
Right. I can see that, but I think it's going to be a lot of run-ins. I think it's going to not as much as next year.
That is
year was
extremely disappointing.
I was hoping he was going to be the Demon.
Something. I mean, he's done. I mean, before he got to WWE, he did way more characters than just one.
I would love it if he beat the Demon again.
Well, he got fucked with the. I think the Judgment Day is done. I don't want to see them anymore.
Yeah,
I want them all to break up.
That's why I think Dom gonna win. Because they're gonna be against them.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see Rhea come out and help Dom win, and let them get back together. That would be a shocker. That's what I want to see. But if Dom wins, then him and Finn will have a feud over it. Which will be good.
Yeah.
I think, and it's crazy. Like, look at this, and you would think Finn would be a favorite on this match, right? Over the years, because Finn has the experience and everything. But he's the least likely one to win, to me.
Yeah.
You know? You look at that, you said Finn Balor's in this IC belt match. You'd be like, oh, he's got this. But he's not looking like he's going to win.
Well, I would say this for any match. My pick is Zen. I want Penta to win.
Yeah.
Every match he ever has.
Dom. Okay. You want a Goldberg streak going on there? Shit.
At this point in wrestling, Penta's by far my top one.
But you know what? I think you guys, I don't know, remember who said it, but this needs a ladder.
It does.
This should have been a ladder match.
Definitely should have been a ladder match.
That would have been great.
Like this motherfucker, I am dying to see what becomes of Braun Breaker, man. That is.
He's going to headline Jacob next year. Braun Breaker's unreal.
Does he headline next year, year after? 30?
Or maybe the next few.
I honestly feel like Braun Breaker should have been the next Paul Heyman guy.
In the background, I hear he is.
Paul Heyman definitely has history with the Steiner brothers.
Yeah. And he's the one who helps with his character work, they said.
Yeah, that can only help Braun Breaker.
Fans.
Anything that can help Braun Breaker, they should be going all in on it.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Braun Breaker. He's unreal. Him and Jacob too. I can't wait to see them two. I cannot wait. That would be a hell of a fucking match.
You know, there hasn't been a bad match tonight so far.
No. No, it hasn't.
Night 2 was shaping up to be better than night 1.
So far, it's been better than night 1.
Mm-hmm.
See, that ain't pretty. That belt ain't pretty.
This one ain't gonna let it down. This is gonna be a damn 6-star classic.
Stomping them.
Unreal.
They jumping him. They jumping him. They jumping him.
Dude wipes. When you're down there, it smells relentless.
They got a mascot of dude wipes out there in the arena walking around.
Really, Garfield?
You know, people get Dom, I don't think is a bad wrestler. He's gotten better, a lot better. You know, he ain't up there with anybody, but he's gotten a lot better.
Damn, Dom is 28.
Oh my God, where the fuck did Braun come from? Flying in the air like that.
Yo, Braun Breaker is a fucking wrecking ball.
Unreal. He could have been a Baltimore Raven.
And he's only 27.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Jacob Patu is what, 31? Yeah, these motherfuckers got next. Nice.
It's just hard to.
There it is. I was waiting to see who would get blown up this match.
Braun's unreal.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where you put his spear compared to everybody else's, but it's up there.
Look, him. I'd like to see him, Chad Gable, Jacob Fatu, all in one match, and AJ Styles together in a match. Okay, I'd like to see that fatal 4-way.
Whatever happened to Rick
Before
Boogs?
AJ retired?
Huh?
Whatever happened to Rick Boogs?
I don't
I
know.
saw him somewhere.
He got injured. He kept getting hurt, so they cut him.
Oh wow.
Him and Braun breaking a tag team would have been hilarious.
Yeah. What the hell is that? Damn.
Where is he now?
He does that move so much safer in WWE.
I guess he's
AEW
retired from wrestling.
In AEW, you should just snap people's arms back.
See,
Look at that intensity. Look at that intensity.
AEW compete when they got him headline the next 10 years. Now, yeah, Dom's got to sneak his way in this because he's like, it's
Dom with the
unreal.
Kidman stomps.
Yeah.
Up, Dom just like his daddy. With the three amigos.
Three amigos. Carlito. Now who does Carlito help? Dom or Finn?
Penta.
Dom.
Carlito look like he got swole since he been back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't that big back in the day.
He came back swole.
He did. He come back big. He's in Puerto Rico.
Damn, Braun.
He can get all the good shit. Unreal.
Braun is showing off.
Wow. I can do that.
Damn.
He is showing off.
He said, "Hey." He said, "Hey, Shanahan."
If you were Steiner, you better be able to suplex.
Oh yeah,
if you out of the will,
Frankensteiner. You better not call that a hurricanrana.
It's unreal how good he is. That's genetics right there. It's all genetics. You said his cousin's coming in, in another year or so, right?
His cousin swole too.
They're a family of genetic freaks.
Facts. That's hilarious. Drew is priceless on Twitter.
He's the man. There we go.
Damn, Finn stomping them out.
Shit.
Breaker
This has
breaks
been
it
nice.
up.
Every match has been great, like you said.
Ben Bella said, "How you want Kurt?" Ron Breaker said, "How you want Kurt?"
Really?
Oh, them two. I like this.
They about the French kiss.
I saw that tongue coming out.
He said, "Open your mouth."
It's just like Triple H and Shawn Michaels did, like on All of Fame.
He said, "Braun, open your mouth." Ew.
I thought it was gonna be like that scene from the program
Oh shit!
where they smash shoulder pads and spit in each other's mouth.
Oh God.
Nope.
Holy shit. Nope. No.
That's not the Spanish announce table.
Wrong table. Can't destroy that table yet. No. No, they're gonna make them switch. They're gonna kick the smashing out people off their damn table. That's fucked up. Michael Cole's gonna go over there like, you guys got that table now.
And Braun got Carlito up out of here. Look at Pat McAfee.
Damn. Pat McAfee.
Yo, they be breaking fucking TVs, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Damn.
Oh, that's cool. All colorful and shit.
They keep on talking about how strong that table is. It ain't supposed to collapse. And they did it 2 nights in a row.
You can put anybody to a table if you try hard enough.
619.
Oh.
There you go.
We'll see. Yeah, about be the end of Judgment Day.
It's got to be. That's why one of them got to win. Finn's not going to win, so Dom has to win because of that. It's the way to break up Judgment Day.
And Dom won it.
There it is.
I told you.
There we go. Dom won it.
And
That's the way it's supposed to be. Hell yeah.
Statement.
And Jared's Kettle's out there looking on. That's fucking mega.
Boo this man.
Hey, that fucker deserves it. He deserves it.
Yes.
He's the least athletic amongst the other 3 guys there, but he's the best overall character right now. And this moves Ron's out of the IC thing. He's going up main event. Ron's got to move up now. This is Finn and him's going to battle for this for a while.
I'm telling y'all. I said it yesterday. They're about to stop booing Dom.
Yeah. He's getting over, and that could
Dom out here lying, cheating, and stealing. I love it.
Yeah.
Dom going to say
his ass should have been one coming in
Americano Grande Rondo.
His name is what now?
Africano Grande Rondo. El Grande Ordinario, Generico Denario.
And you know what? This is the only way Braun loses. It's the only way Braun can lose that belt without losing heat.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's the way you maintain his status, as if the pin goes on somebody else.
It makes sense. It would be Finn.
This works out, so Finn and Dom can start feuding over the belt.
What irks me is that Finn really wrestled in some fake ass Air Forces.
Look at the fans going crazy that Dom won.
They're happy.
Dom is so over.
I told y'all. They stopped booing him to boo Charlotte.
He ran back in the ring.
He ran back. Dom is the GOAT. Dom is the GOAT, bro.
He said, "Oh, Finn, you still out here?" He said, "Finn, you still out here? Watch this."
That man got his moment.
Yeah, this is a WrestleMania moment for him because he ain't winning no other big belts. This is the biggest belt he's getting.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if he got the world championship after a while. As long as he stays good with his character work, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win the world championship.
Yeah,
it will probably be like Rey Mysterio's world championship, where he'll have it for a couple of months. But yeah, Dom is over. Like, he's been over for a long time.
He's over. I was in Greensboro when he was first turning, like before Rhea got on that, and he was getting booed out his mind in Greensboro. Unreal. Everyone was screaming at a Raw. I was at about a year or so ago, a little over a year. It's right before WrestleMania last year. I went to a Raw in Greensboro, and he was getting booed like crazy. It was unreal. Loud as fuck. He got the best reaction
for the next match.
Okay, who's the next one?
Oh, I'm predicting AJ versus Logan Paul.
Or it should be Randy Orton's call out.
Should be.
It's got to be around that time. I think Randy Orton calls out about 9:00. So this match probably lasts until about 9, and Randy Orton's going to call out someone.
Okay.
That's my guess.
You got two potential surprises out here. So
look at this goof. Look at this fucking goof.
See, if I could hit a human with a chair.
Metro Boomin.
There you go.
Kobe Covington.
The guy who set it off for music last year by getting Kendrick Lamar on a track.
Seriously?
Yeah, he did that. Like that song that started the beef with Kendrick and Drake.
Really, Dean Norris?
I know that started the beef with Kendrick and Drake.
Oh, is that Hank? Is that Hank? Is that Uncle Hank?
Hank.
Yeah.
Who y'all got Randy Orton opponent being?
It's either gonna be
so
Aleister Black or Rusev.
What about Nick Adonis?
I can see that. I think it's gonna be Nick Aldis though.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. GQ.
Okay, it's Corey Graves.
Joe Henry. Let's go with Joe Henry.
That'll piss,
I hope it's not.
Boulevard.
I hope it's not.
Because that shit's not going to end. If the match going to end, they still going to be clapping. Unless it's going to be one of the Hardy Boys.
Joe Henry. Hardy Boys are in NXT right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were asked on NXT recently.
Oh, so this is the match next.
I believe
That's what I want.
It's Brock Lesnar. Sorry, no.
Oh my God! Can you imagine that?
Yeah, Brock
Can you
Lesnar's
imagine
just
Brock
gonna
coming
come
out?
out with a little squirt bottle full of some substance, some yellow substance.
It's gonna be Chris Benoit Jr.
Oh, you mean Brian? Chris Benoit.
Y'all know that Chris Benoit's son a wrestler now.
He looks just like Chris Benoit too.
Yeah,
That's the creepy thing.
His face is identical.
And it's crazy because
I
he
saw him.
wrestling with that name.
He's going by that name.
Like you automatically a heel with that name.
Yeah.
Right.
And he not going by Chris Benoit Jr. He going by Chris Benoit flat out.
That's
Damn.
balls.
Like, oh wow,
That's ballsy, man.
That's
Damn.
balls.
I'm like, he
Come out with wife
guaranteed
beaters, right?
a fucking top fucking spot.
They're gonna
Man.
change his name
Put
if he
him
ever
in-
goes to WWE.
If he ever want to make
yeah.
money in the
Yeah, he
business,
ain't
he's
never
gonna
gonna
have to
be.
change his name.
They gonna put a mask on that boy.
He'll be a luchador. Way.
He gonna be El
Luchador
Generico. He gonna team up with El Ordinario. Like, what the fuck is Sammy?
Yeah, that's crazy. Sammy was like in the last two, big time matches in WrestleMania, and then he ain't nowhere here. Nowhere to
With
be
his
found.
average wife living
Maybe
his
it's gonna be
average
Bronson
wife.
Reed.
Bronson, okay. The big motherfucker, Bronson Reed. I don't even think about him that often.
Hey, where you been at? Eating cakes.
I ain't seen him. I hope it's not a letdown. Can you imagine someone getting booed out their mind when they come out with the open challenge?
So you think it's Hulk Hogan?
Oh yeah, he'll get booed out of his fucking mind.
Steve Blackman and Ken Shamrock.
There you go. Ken Shamrock could still fuck someone up. I've seen
Tyson
him
Kidd.
recently. He looks in shape still.
Still, yeah, Ken Shamrock would still beat somebody's ass. It wouldn't be anybody that's actually active in MMA right now. But a dude on the street, you ain't got a chance.
Oh yeah,
Wow. He'll fuck you up.
that shit muscle memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Blackman could fuck someone up too.
Ain't he
Oh,
a
yeah.
bounty
Steve
hunter
motherfucking
now?
Blackman.
The Lethal Weapon.
Yep. Steve motherfucking
That was a
Blackman.
bad dude.
Could you imagine him being a bounty hunter and he got a bounty on you? As soon as you see Steve Blackman show up to your door, you be like, yeah, I ain't running. That's Steve Blackman. I ain't running.
He hopped out the truck with the sticks at that.
You got a
Come out with the
kendo stick
sticks.
coming at you.
Like, he don't need a stun gun. He
You
just
got
show up to your door with the kendo stick.
Right? That's it.
It's over.
That's it. You're done.
You be like, all right, Steve. I'm going willingly.
Right?
Done. You be
I
confessing
mean,
to
that
shit
man
you never
almost
did.
decapitated JBL with a kick.
Yeah. It was good as shit. Head cheese. Al Snow is swollen still. He's the one that's
isn't he like still a trainer? Isn't he like a trainer?
Al Snow has his own OVW shit going on there.
Okay.
He runs the OVW, and there was a documentary on him on Netflix about that shit. Like they did a behind the scenes shit on him.
All
So
right,
he's
people
on
scenario.
OVW.
Here goes scenario right here. Listen.
Oh, that one.
Here goes scenario, right? It go holla, holla, holla.
Go ahead.
You going one-on-one with the Undertaker.
You go one-on-one with the Undertaker.
That would be hilarious.
Teddy Long.
Randy Orton can finally get his win against the Undertaker at WrestleMania when it didn't matter.
It's obviously going to be Shane
They got
McMahon.
Here comes the money. Money. Money.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Stone Cold.
How about Muhammad Assad?
Stone
rattlesnake-
Cold
The rattlesnake versus a viper.
No, it's going Stone Cold coming back for the Rock.
Yeah, I agree. Stone Cold can come out when The Rock comes out tonight because The Rock's coming out tonight.
Yeah.
I can't imagine The Rock not coming out tonight.
Right, he has to. I mean, it's WrestleMania.
Ain't no doubt.
All things considered, he's got to. I mean, his whole bullshit.
And he's still
That's
a
got to
boy,
mean
man.
something at some point.
Well, you know, can you imagine the wise man and Seth's part of his plan? You know, help Cena get the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it can't just be Cena right there. Seth comes out to attack Cody to help Cena win,
Mm-hmm.
and The Rock comes out. You know, this is what I think could happen. The Rock comes out to attack Cody with Cena, right? Team up against Cena. Stone Cold comes out, takes care of Rock, and then Seth comes out with Heyman and attack Cody.
I could see that happen. Yeah, that's good to me. Shit. Damn.
I don't know what
Yo,
You old, Randy.
I think Jay comes out to help Cody, and then Seth stumps Jay.
Okay.
Okay. But what about The Rock and Stone Cold? How that works?
I think The Rock's gonna try to hit Cody with the belt again, like last year, and Stone Cold's music plays instead of the Undertaker.
Okay. All right. Jay's got plenty of time to come out. His match was the first match yesterday, so he's well rested. Shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
God damn it!
No!
No.
I love it. I love
Boulevard,
it.
His name.
Boulevard had to lead a string.
Oh.
He's Gina right now. You can't see him.
You gotta be shitting me right now.
No, Henry. Wrestlemania shirt. Look at that shirt.
Oh my
Same thing when he
God.
appeared. That shirt's #1 selling in Las Vegas right now. That's great. I love it. It ain't going away. It's like the Macarena.
Oh.
It's got a good 5-year run.
Oh.
Love it.
Fuck, man.
All right, we got here Bill Morris.
Could have been anybody under the damn
Go ahead,
sun.
Bill Morris. What you got to say there, Bill Morris?
I'm not happy with this decision.
Put the championship on the line.
Right? Put that
That
TNA
kid,
belt
hey, look.
up.
Think about this. He puts that championship on the line. Orton wins. That's 15 championships for Orton. There we go. Well, they kept the TNA. Right?
Hold on.
I hate this guy.
I thought he was injured.
He looks fine now.
That's crazy.
Is Joe Henry about to beat Randy Orton now?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But you know, WWE's got to look better than TNA, so Henry's probably taking a loss. They got to still look better. It doesn't mean shit. They look, Randy Orton beat or your champion. That's how WWE looks at it, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised if Orton wins.
It's been a long time since I rooted for Randy Orton.
Or try to end it right there. You got to give Henry credit. He's the reason why he's at WrestleMania. He built his own self up.
Mm-hmm.
No one else did it. You know, that's it. Henry is what Long Island, what's his name? I can't think of fucking his name. Matt Cordino, I think his name is. Yeah, Long Island. What he could have been if right now, you know, the way the internet champion and all that stuff. If WWE would have promoted it the right way.
Yeah,
that's
Zack
what
Ryder.
Henry is. Zack Ryder. Because he goes by something else now. Matt something.
Matt Cordino.
Matt Cordino. Yeah. That's what Joe Henry could have been. I mean, that's what he could have been, like Joe Henry, Zack Ryder could have been. But WWE fucked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Orton wins. I think WWE has to look better than TNA. That's why Orton wins.
I need Orton to win for reasons.
I need Orton to win because Henry don't belong here.
Right.
You don't even go here.
Right. You don't even go here.
I'm not mad at Henry. I ain't mad. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the underdog story. He has no business being here. There's no
character all the way to Mania. That's going to be his biggest payday.
Yeah, he did. Oh, no doubt.
I think the partnership, though, between both brands, between TNA and WWE, is great. Because you get these guys exposure that they don't have.
Yeah. If Henry wins this match, it'll be huge for TNA.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
The smile is gone.
That's what you
But
get.
he's still smiling.
That's what you get.
He on the ground still smiling.
Yeah.
Y'all remember back in the day?
Well, there's no doubt to win this match.
Back in the day when you had the
out of nowhere. That's what you get.
Right.
Remember the wrestling games on 64?
Yeah.
When they had the permanent faces?
He asking us.
They had the permanent faces. So, like, they'd be lost on the ground, but they'd be smiling.
Yeah. Man, we spent hours of our lives, years of our lives,
on them wrestling games and GoldenEye.
Their faces was permanent.
Yes.
Especially on GoldenEye when you used to shoot them and they be on the ground smiling and you just unload on them.
Fucking DK mode with the big heads. Yes.
Yes.
Looked like when Joker killed someone. Shit.
Hit him with the RKO again. What? Take one for the road.
So now
Take
Randy
one for the road.
Got to give him one back on TNA. It's only fair.
Yeah.
Randy Orton go to TNA and take that L.
Yeah, I'm not.
He about to get RKO'd again.
I knew. I just.
Come on. You ain't really think he was that easy, did you?
Like how long you been watching wrestling, fam?
You had
you know you can't trust Randy Orton.
He about to do the smile. He gonna do the Joe Hendry.
But you know what really is bad is that they got that partnership and you just made Henry look bad. If you're TNA, I feel bad for Henry. That's
all WWE does. That's all WWE does. They make TNA look bad. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Shoulder chop girl and everything.
Yeah.
That's why I thought he was gonna win. They're not gonna give Henry a win at WrestleMania against Randy Orton.
No.
It would have been big if he did. It wasn't gonna happen.
It'll be the biggest statement Triple H can make.
Mm.
It would move.
Your top guy in your company just came in and got washed. By old dude.
It ain't hurting Randy to lose right there. It would not mean a damn thing if he lost. It just sucks. That's the thing. I feel bad for TNA for that.
TNA is nothing more than a development league at this point for WWE, and everybody was so happy that TNA signed a deal with WWE, and it's like, oh, WWE is going to do more for TNA than AEW did. They did the same exact shit. Your guys are not winning over here. Your guys are not winning over here. No. They're not.
It will do more for them, though. It will sustain their company because they can definitely just feed off of WWE's influence, their fucking gravity.
It's not helping their ratings. Their ratings are not going up. It's not doing anything. All they are is a farm system at this point. They're the new OVW.
Well, somebody's doing something wrong because WWE should be. I mean, TNA should be getting something out of the deal besides just getting used.
That's all they get. That's all they're ever going to get is used.
Well, then they idiots, I guess.
This is what happens when you take the company away from the people that originally had it, because Dixie Carter and Jeff Jarrett would never.
No. So Worlds Collide the same day as Money in the Bank?
So they got AAA, and NXT. NXT doing Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
AAA is now Mexican NXT.
Yeah, and the NXT guys are gonna go over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like that's just.
Wait, when did Jeff Jarrett go to AEW?
Jeff Jarrett's been in AEW for a couple of years now.
He did an MJF feud at one point. MJF feud, I remember.
He was in AEW with Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal.
Wasn't Brian
they
Keith
had a tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian Keith. Damn. He could have been something.
You said who? Brian Keith?
Yeah.
I like Brian Keith. He's funny. He's funny.
He's just not what he's supposed to be to me.
It's easy to get lost in the shuffle in AEW. Everybody do.
Oh, this match is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Yeah, they've rehearsed it a whole lot, I'm sure.
This is going to be a lot of hot spots in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think Logan's going to win.
He's got to.
I don't want him to win.
He's got to.
Logan's going to win.
He's another one that's probably the future of WWE.
That sucks. I don't like Logan Paul.
Nah.
I don't like. He's a heel, like he should be. He's
going to be a
heel. I give him that.
He's going to be a heel the rest of his career. That's the only way it's ever going to work.
Right. That's it. Yeah, it's going along pretty fast tonight, these matches. That was the Henry was a squash match, which is basically, okay. But other than that, every match was pretty decent so far, other than the Henry shit. I was a little disappointed with that. I'm happy Henry came out, unlike Boulevard, but the match was a disappointment.
Yes, I'm not. Yeah. They could have gave him a couple more minutes. That was like a filler match or some shit. Bathroom break.
Yeah. It's 9 o'clock now. By the time the entrance came out, that was like a 10-minute match at that.
Mm. There's 3 matches left on the card. This one here, AJ versus Logan Paul. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bird Girl and TBA for the tag titles. And Cody versus John Cena.
How long you think they're gonna give Cody? Think it's gonna be about a 45-minute match?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 40. Yeah. There's gonna be a whole lot of bullshit at the end with it too. So.
Well, they're gonna give Cena a huge entrance, you would think.
Yeah.
Last WrestleMania. Yeah. He's gotta get a good 20 minutes going to the ring type shit.
I wonder if they're gonna change his music tonight.
I think his whole heel persona is not to change his music, it's just to fuck with people. You know? I'm gonna keep it just like it is.
Basic thugonomics.
Can you imagine him out with Chain?
Word life. This is basic thugonomics.
He comes out to rap about fucking Cody Rahim. That'd be fucking great. I would love that. That'd be the greatest. I want to do that. Come out doing a rap shit about. Oh my god. Well, you know what we are mistaken, okay? R-Truth's got to interfere. That's the biggest John Cena fan. Okay? He's got to interfere.
Not having R-Truth on this build to WrestleMania has been disappointing.
They should be trying to get him in on camera every chance they can.
I love R-Truth. R-Truth. Oh no. What the fuck is he doing? I hate him. I hate him so fucking much.
Hey, Boulevard. I'm about to send you something. Put it on the stream. This is hilarious.
I tell you this, they did a good job with the entrance ramp and everything else. That's legit. That's nice. How they did the entrance ramp this year. I give them that. I think it's better than last year.
I don't like the curve.
You said you like his curves. Hey, yo!
No.
Pause.
That ain't what I said. You fired.
Especially that fourth one.
That's it.
Hate
I
Bill
love the fourth
Goldberg.
one. Yeah.
Yo, I feel like he did more
I
than
can
kick
do
that
all
man
those
in the head.
things.
He must have smashed his wife or something. How you hate somebody that long? Bro?
He cost him millions of dollars, okay? Millions of dollars that he could have been making. I would hate the motherfucker too.
Look, if you're not hating me like Bill, like Bret Hart hates Bill Goldberg, are you really hating me?
I'd be proud of that.
Are you really hating me?
I would be proud of that shit. You hate me. He hate me, she hate me, and you hate me too. Fuck Bret Hart.
Rod Smart.
Right?
Rod Smart.
That's the name you don't hear often.
Back when
We
the
gonna go into a
XFL,
meeting and be
back
like,
when
y'all
the
remember the
XFL
time
was great.
we should bring Bret Hart on the podcast. And see how long it take him to say, let me tell you about the story. About Bill
That's
Goldberg.
all I'd want him to talk about.
I would do it on purpose. I'll say something about. Well, since they're close to Toronto, how do you feel about the Buffalo Bills?
And then somebody
Yes!
like start playing Goldberg's music in the background.
The Defenders finally got beat. I'm happy, and they got beat by the worst team in the league.
Okay.
So what, they're saving the entrance budget for their last matches?
Yeah. Algeria gonna come in next.
But you know what? People talk about John Cena's last match at WrestleMania. This could probably be AJ's last match at WrestleMania.
Good day.
AJ ain't got much longer.
I think Paul gonna win.
Yeah,
I think Paul's gonna win too. I'm with you on
he's
that.
definitely gonna win.
I don't want it to happen, but yeah, I think Paul's got this.
It don't hurt AJ. If he loses to Logan Paul, don't hurt him.
Just like Henry beating fucking Orton would never hurt, but who knows?
That was a power play by Triple H.
Yeah, definitely.
Triple H gonna fuck around and have Cruz del Toro win the Triple H championship.
Lucha. He was definitely just signed Sin Cara. I mean, the WWE definitely signed Sin Cara recently.
Really? Is that real?
Yeah.
Sin Cara.
I was like, why?
He's done.
That was a botch.
Oh, she has no face.
Viva la raza.
Olele!
You go to test the strength shit.
Conan was so underrated in his career.
I like Conan. I like him a lot.
He was a goat.
I like
So
Tequila
underrated.
Sunrise. Submission.
Well, the thing with Conan is he was bigger star in Mexico. He was like the Hogan in Mexico. He was huge in Mexico, and they didn't build it up the way they could have.
Well,
Like, I think
WWE,
US title-
WCW, they never really went to Mexico. There was a lot of wasted opportunities because they went to the UK and they were selling out shows in the UK. They were selling out arenas, stadiums in the UK.
Germany is huge.
Like I would have been going overseas a lot.
Yeah. That's where your money will be. Especially since WWE, they only did that Wembley in '92. You had all these years where you could have done some UK shit.
Right.
I just wanted to say the Park is the GOAT.
That's the one thing I give AEW. AEW is definitely leave the United States. That's one thing I will give them.
AEWs can make money outside of the States still. You know, they not too much outside of Florida.
Their biggest shows are outside the United States.
Yeah, do it where the markets leads you. They took their table. They took the fucking Sports table. It looks like.
Did we not expect that to happen?
They took the table.
It's my table.
They fucking said, "Fuck you."
Oh no, they brought him another table out.
Did they? Oh, they must have built it back up. Okay.
Yeah, they brought him another table out.
I'm about to say
they just got extra tables.
That's fucking crazy.
I would have just took the table. It's my table, punk.
It's our table.
It's modular.
It's going a lot slower than I thought it would go.
Especially with these two high-flying ass motherfuckers.
Right? I thought it'd be more fast-paced than what it's been so far. I just hope Logan Paul gets hurt and be out for the next 6 months. I don't want to see him for a while. Let AJ do a Goldberg on his ass. I'll be happy with that.
Rey Mysterio won the IC title at Mania for the first time at WrestleMania 25. Dominic Mysterio won it for the first time at WrestleMania 41. First father-son to win the same title, same event.
Oh.
That's pretty
That's
impressive.
so beautiful.
I know Dom's over as hell.
Extremely.
I can't see a one-on-one match with Dom and Braun. I think it's got to go Finn and Dom going forward. Yeah. I think Braun moves away from the IC belt.
Yeah. He's ready. He's ready to move up.
He's been ready.
I think you move away from that. The way Gunther, when Gunther lost, he moved away from the IC.
Yeah, I do like what someone said about giving him Paul Heyman.
Yeah. It would be huge. Yeah, Paul Heyman with Braun and Seth. What is he looking for? What a piece of shit. I hate him. I hate him so damn much. Oh my god.
Was that the drone? Is that the drone?
Yeah.
That's the shit I bought.
Okay.
That shit only got battery for like 18 minutes.
Shit. gonna die midair.
Not gonna lie, this is a sick visual.
He said 15 minutes in, he got to take it down. I got to recharge it.
This match. You better not have a long stretch there. There you go.
You definitely can't do an Iron Man match with that fucking shit.
No.
Wait, no. That's Justin Blackman?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I thought he was next up, bruh.
Damn. Wow. Damn.
I thought he was next up. Because that first his rookie year, he cooked his rookie year.
Right? I mean, shit, he was what, number 7 pick?
Yeah.
He was supposed to do something.
And then 4 games into his sophomore year, his career was over.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Then he come back, and he was just getting heavier and heavier. More and more out of shape. More and more injured.
And he could have got himself back. He could have got his career back on track.
He could have.
Like if he just had some discipline, he would have made some money.
Damn weed.
He would have made some money in the NFL. Somebody would have picked him up. As much as teams be needing wide receivers, somebody would have picked him up.
Yeah, he got suspended for a year, right?
Yeah.
Was it gambling or weed? I feel like it was weed.
All he had to do was get himself together.
Yeah. But he's just one of those. There's a lot of those stories.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's Jamarcus Russell's story. That motherfucker blew it.
He didn't want it that bad.
I don't understand putting your body and yourself through all that you put yourself through to get to that level, to decide that this is where I'm going to stop working.
Some people just like the attention that comes with being a pro athlete. They don't like the commitment that it takes.
Yeah, the thing is, they took all that commitment to get to that point, and as soon as they got cashed in a little bit of money, that's it.
Yeah. Like at every level, you got people on your case. Once you get to the pros, you're on your own. Right. You probably got nothing but an entourage. You don't know about training. You don't know about dieting. You don't know anything. Especially back at Jamarcus Russell and those days. They didn't invest in that shit.
Although I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If somebody ever gave me $20 million right now, I'd be set for the rest of my life.
I would too.
Oh yeah.
Because trust and believe, I'm not touching any of that $20 million. That shit going into a high yield savings account. And every year I'm spending that interest.
That's all you gotta do. You can live right off that interest.
Right. Because in a high yield savings account, for like a 4.5%, $20 million, that's damn near 1.5 a year.
Yeah, you
I see you've thought about this.
Oh yeah. In my group chat with my homeboys, I got some financial dudes in there. So we talk about shit like this all the time. That rapper, DDG, whatever the fuck his name is, he made a comment saying that $10 million couldn't last you your whole lifetime. He was talking about just regular people. And I'm like, only way $10 million is not lasting somebody their whole lifetime is somebody that don't know how to fucking handle money.
Right. Yeah. I don't think I can spend that much. I don't even know what I would use. What do it?
You put $10 million into your bank account with a 4.5% high yield interest rate. That's $750,000 a year.
Okay. But see,
and I'll be honest, I couldn't spend that in a year.
I couldn't spend that in a year either.
But
like
see,
you're
you
trying
gotta
to
also
tell
look at a lot of these athletes. A lot of these athletes are getting it at 18, 19, 20 years old. When we were 18, 19, 20 years old, we could have spent that shit and blown it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're up there now. Now we know better. But they're
But
getting
my
it
whole
so
thing is-
young.
We are grown
Saying-
ass men now. We don't have that mindset.
But see, here's my thing though. Saying that the average person couldn't live off of $750,000 a year, when the average person in the United States, not even seeing 6 figures a year. It's only like
No.
12% of the
40.
population that sees like it's like 12% of the population that sees 100,000 a year.
Man, a
So you trying to
chance,
tell?
not a
So you
chance.
trying to tell me
75,000 is more than is enough to. No,
way more than enough? Way
Oh,
more
no.
than enough.
Oh, no.
50,000?
Listen, I make 73, and I'm surviving.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Right.
You're still
I'm
ugly
with you
though.
on that.
Like people just don't know how to handle finances, and that's just all it is. Like it's a mindset. It's really all a mindset.
It is. And again, it's with us being older than we were. Okay. I'm telling you, if I was 25 years old getting $20 million, I could have definitely helped friends out and blow through it. You know, not saying it would have happened, but I could have blown through it back then like an idiot.
I don't.
Nowadays, you give me 20 million, I'm good.
I don't think I would have blown through 20 million back in the day. Like my grandmother,
I'm not that cool.
my grandmother would have helped me through my finances.
I
She
think
definitely,
not
she
that
definitely
fast.
would have made me put that shit in the bank.
See, I think it's a lot to do with me trying to help everybody around me at the time. You know,
I mean,
I
you
think
can
that would've been
still,
a problem.
you can still help people. You just ain't gotta. You just ain't got like. What? Here's my thing. What did you need a year ago from me? Now all of a sudden I got money. Now you need $1 million. What did you need $1 million?
I got
Right, you need $1 million. You think you can get it from somebody. That's it. Everybody needs $1 million.
Like all of a sudden now
you
I
know
done
what
came
it's
up.
like.
Now you need $1 million. Like when did you need $1 million? Like sometimes
you
you
know
gotta
you get cousins
Nah,
and
fam.
everybody out of nowhere.
Nah,
You
fam.
become
Nah.
rich. You find cousins and uncles that you never knew about.
Like you was just asking me for $25 last week. Now it's $1 million. Nah, you doing too much.
Right.
Come get this.
Oh, yeah. I
Come
got
get this
business
25 you
proposition.
always ask for and go with your life.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be I got a business proposition. It's gonna make us both more money. You know?
Nope.
That type of stuff happens.
Nope. Nope. The only way I'm interested in making money is off these banks.
There you go. Hey, the whole savings thing makes total sense to me. I don't know if I would have thought about that then. I was a moron at 25. Okay, I'm still a moron, but I got a little bit more common sense.
I always used to think about it because that's what the rappers used to always talk about. You know, spend the interest. That's all I used to hear rappers say. Spend the interest. Spend the interest. Spend the interest. And I started looking into that shit, and I'm like, okay, that's some smart shit.
Yeah. It is. It's the way to do it.
Spend enough.
You get. Yeah.
My whole thing.
I would have blown it.
If you can't live off of $750,000 a year, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Right now, we're living off of what we got, right? So we can't. None of us are making $750. Okay.
Right.
We're living off of that, so we're good.
The rules making 750.
I don't know. Maybe
$750. First and foremost, $750 a year. All of our podcasts will be doing so much better because I wouldn't have to work. So I would spend the whole time trying to figure out how can we get in front of more eyes. I'd be spending money on advertising.
I'll be paying people to come on the show.
Yes.
$10,000. I pay you to come on my show.
Yeah, like shit like that.
One person.
Because you're not gonna be able to spend that whole $750,000, so you might as well throw it into something that you're loving.
Right.
This is the love. This is what you want to do. You know, this is what GQ and Boulevard and you guys want to do for the rest of your life, basically. You want to make this your career.
Make your hobbies make you money at this point.
Yeah, at that point, yeah. All right, who's this guy?
Karrion Kross.
Brass Knuckles.
Hey, it's Cross. Cross is with AJ?
Oh, it doesn't make no sense. Because Cross just fought AJ like 2 days ago.
I'm starting to like Cross.
I like him.
Really?
I've never liked Cross. Never. Not even when he was in TNA as Killer Cross, I didn't like him. But I'm starting to like Cross now.
Yeah, he's.
I always had. I just felt like they didn't use him enough. Use him right.
But what the fuck was there? He was trying not to. AJ fucked up there.
No, Cross wants AJ to do some heel shit.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes my favorite new move.
I was looking for it on 2K25. They ain't got it yet.
They need to patch that ASAP.
Ooh. Never seen that
He
one.
beat him clean. He beat AJ clean.
Clean.
Mm-hmm.
Clean. Oh, I don't like that. No, that's not right.
What is even AJ's value at this point?
To get
Lose
people
to Logan
over.
Paul. Damn.
All his feuds he lost all his feuds. LA Knight.
I get the whole people over, but if I'm AJ, I'm like, I don't want to get this motherfucker over. I'm sorry.
Right.
I want some type of creative control here.
You can't get everybody over. Something is going to hurt
Right.
you.
I gotta have a win here.
I want it all.
Not a fan of that. I don't like that.
If you're gonna make Logan Paul one of your top guys in the future, you gotta do him shit like this.
All right, let's find out Lyra Valkyria.
Like Logan Paul's gonna be the Seth Rollins, Randy Orton of the future. Like he's not gonna be the guy. He's not gonna be the guy, but he's gonna be like the number 2 or number 3 guy.
But see, my problem with that theory is Logan Paul's not here enough for that. You know what I'm saying? Randy Orton and Seth Rollins are the workhorses. They're there.
He says he's gonna be in wrestling more.
Maybe, I don't know. I think he's more.
I like him because you can tell he actually likes the business. By the way he performs inside that ring. Like he's a really great performer.
Let's consider how much time they spend like going over these matches and rehearsing these matches. They spend a lot of time on his matches. So
he does. Yeah. But he has a lot of time to spend because he's doing a match every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's doing a match every SmackDown, every Raw, or wherever else. Where you can't.
True.
So he gets 3 months to prepare for a match with AJ Styles.
I've seen him.
I think in 3 months
recently. I've seen him recently on Raw. He had a few matches on Raw.
Has he? I saw him.
Yeah, I remember.
Cross was wrestling AJ.
Yeah, he had a match recently against Rey Mysterio. That's where I first saw him do that damn DDT at.
Okay. All right.
I hadn't
just think
seen
he
that
gets
one
so
yet.
much time to prepare for these matches. WWE Unreal.
Another Netflix show. Man, this company loves tooting its own horn.
They got that big contract. They're gonna do all kinds of stuff on Netflix.
They done gave Stephanie McMahon a damn talk show. And what the fuck, man?
Stephanie McMahon got the talk show now? I didn't even know about that.
I can't remember what the hell it's called off
shit.
the top of my head, but yeah. She interviews people.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Damn.
Who was that? Vanessa Hudgens. Who was that?
That's the joint that married the
baseball
player. The High School Musical chick.
Yeah, well, she was dating. Isn't she the one that used to date Zac Efron or something like that from like High School Musical?
Yeah.
You don't know who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is this?
Hold up. Is that his name? Is his last name Duggabody?
Yes, Duggabody. Yes, Duggabody. Yes.
So is he a grave digger?
Closed caption covering his name.
Maybe his ancestors were grave diggers. They were searching for the big kahuna. I don't know.
There's a reference to Stone Cold right there.
Her name Thadi Too Hottie.
Scotty Too Hottie. That's
That dude
the
name
one
is
that's
Duggabody.
Like he doesn't dig him. He doesn't put him in. He picks him out.
Right. That'd be a hard ass rap name.
Yeah.
I'm taking it all.
There we go. Mystery opponent.
It's Liberia Jalcaria.
That's her name.
It's gonna be Trish Stratus.
It's Sharkeisha.
You said it's gonna be Sasha Banks.
Nah, I know it ain't gonna be. I just threw that out there as a joke.
I'm about to say, is she gonna come out with all her?
It's gonna be Becky.
Is she gonna come out with all her belts? And get another one.
Oh my God. We're gonna see some of the ugliest belts out there, right? Well, she was the original tag team champion, right?
Yeah, her and Naomi.
Yep.
We talking about B.O.B. Sasha?
BBL Sasha. BBL Sasha.
Oh man, it took so long to get that damn melody out of my head.
BBL Sasha.
Sasha Banks. That was one of the biggest botchers that there was, all the time.
I love Sasha Banks.
I like her, but she was not.
Sasha Botch?
She was always fucking up. Always fucking up every match.
She was always injured.
Yeah.
Her and Athena had a good match the other day.
Yeah,
I was watching that. That's how I know about her. The BBL.
Fire ass match.
All right.
I love
I
Athena
ain't seen
too.
her since
I love
she went
Athena.
to AEW.
I was like, Sasha double cheeked up.
On a
Okay.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday, okay. I may give AEW a chance, but it's been a long time since I've seen that episode.
I watch it every week. It's the only 2 hours I had to dedicate to wrestling a week.
I watch it here and there. I watch
Oh,
all
listen.
shows here and there.
Listen, this whole podcast right here, this is all they get for like next 2 weeks. I ain't got it. So I probably won't watch wrestling for another 2 weeks.
This is
Okay.
if it weren't for Boulevard and GQ, I probably would not keep up with WWE as much as I do.
I DVR.
It's too much. It's too much. They got Raw, SmackDown,
There's so much
NXT,
going on.
LFG. Like it's a. Then they got Evolve. Like they had too many shows.
They do have a lot of shows. You ain't wrong.
And they're still adding more.
Yeah.
It's like now you want to
Well,
have a 24-hour network of shows. You just had the WWE network. Now you want to have phone programming?
Why is she coming out like Harvey Birdman?
She's Bird Girl.
Attorney at law. Who is this Silverhawk bitch? Silver.
Wow.
The only thing she's missing is a mace.
It's just
She had a
girl over here.
She clearly had a Red Bull before the match.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Get the wings. Oh, it's so stupid.
This man, that's
She
the
got
measure
feathers
you
in
come up with. She got problems. She got ornithological problems.
Put the
Feathers
wings
in her
down,
hair.
god damn it!
Liv's gonna fuck her.
Fly, Valgeria.
Wrestle with the
Fly.
wings on. See how long that lasts.
Can you imagine that? Oh my god.
It's like, okay, you can fly. Get in the ring. Fly in the ring. Fly into the ring.
Oh, it's
All right,
Becky
come on,
Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
On the mind.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is a liar. She just
You
said the
liar.
other day she's not coming back to wrestling.
Yeah, of course she's gonna say that. They gotta have a surprise for WrestleMania.
She gonna trade on Jalveria, Valkyria, Jalveria.
Hey.
Oh, she gonna do a swerve too.
They
She
got
gonna be a
girls in the crowd crying for Becky's out there.
Ugh.
Oh, Becky.
Buckeye.
Why Liv Morgan always look terrified?
Because she cold.
She probably is.
Because she
She
always
said,
looks like
Raquel.
she always looks like she can't beat the person she's supposed to be going at.
Well, see that you got to give her credit. She's a heel. That's exactly how she should look right now. Yeah, she does the job well.
Yeah.
She's the man of her house.
The man of her. Well, we see how Seth dresses. All right, is that a surprise?
How does Seth dress more feminine than his woman?
Yeah, it's unreal.
She comes out in a motorcycle jacket and shit. Steph comes out in leotard.
He's just turning himself up to 11.
Oh, he's turning himself up.
Did you know that Seth is really Mexican?
Lopez.
Yeah.
His last name's Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's from Iowa.
Colby.
He's from Iowa.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Colby Lopez.
That's awful.
And another
Well,
Seth Rollins fact, which makes me hate him even more. He does not like football.
He's a Bears fan.
Right. No, he says he does not like
There you
football.
go.
Well, then
He's
again,
a
if you
corny
are
bastard.
if you are a Bears fan, I can understand that.
You don't like football.
I can understand that.
Hey, the swerve he did at the Colts game where he came out wearing a Colts jersey and then switched it to the Bears jersey, it was pretty damn cool. That was pretty cool.
I didn't see it.
But Kobe Lopez. But he has his own wrestling school in Iowa.
Yeah.
I can't fast forward it.
Iowa, one of them places you will never see me set foot in.
You live in Vermont.
Iowa?
Mhm.
What is there to do in Iowa? I got a homeboy that was born in Iowa. And the first chance they got, they got the fuck out.
I don't know what there is. I don't know.
What the hell you doing,
the
Iowa?
biggest city, right?
Rachel's not having a flare up right now.
I always get Iowa confused with Idaho.
Yeah, my sister's out in Idaho. I went out there for my girlfriend's dad's wedding, and I didn't even see her. She's like 8 hours away from where we were.
On her
She's like, "You gonna come see me?"
I don't think she knows it's on her head.
Feathers flying everywhere.
Get that shit off your head.
Fucking bird, girl.
Red rooster ass bitch. Get that shit off your head.
The feathers. Every time he get hit, the feathers fly everywhere.
I'll get the chicken kicker achievement.
Boy, I say, I'm about to kick you in your face.
Damn.
Oh shit! That boot. That boot. She kicked out her chest. She kicked her in the chest. I love it.
Burn. This is how we spend watching women's wrestling matches.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna go to?
We could go to the bathroom, but we got to watch this for y'all.
Why is she doing the Three Amigos? Well, you know what?
Oh, she's been
with Dom.
She's been
okay,
doing
I
it.
get it.
Yeah, she's been doing it for a minute.
Okay.
So, how are
that's
you
one of
guys?
her moves. See, there's a Ready Guerrero shit right there too.
Let's all open this episode.
You know,
I'm just waiting for the hot tag.
She used to fuck with Enzo. That's how she got in the business.
She was working at Hooters.
Yeah, and Enzo found her and got her into wrestling.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing.
So
I didn't know about Enzo thing. But I remember
Like
her on the Hooters.
Did you say Raquel
She's a
Roberts
Jersey
was
girl
Hooters?
all the way.
Live.
Oh,
I'm a certified
Yeah.
G. I'm a bona fide stud.
Yeah, I know
And
she
you
worked at
can't
Hooters because I just saw recently about the picture out there.
Bada boom.
My whole-
You're this guy in the room.
How
How
is
you
she?
doing?
How is she on WrestleMania, but Chelsea Green isn't?
It's over. Liv's a good heel. She's a good heel.
Like Chelsea Green
Her and Dom.
definitely deserved the match over Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I think I don't know how you don't have the U.S. title out there. Doesn't make no sense.
Because Chelsea is a better champion than Valkyrie.
absolutely.
Well, yeah. Look at this right now. Valkyrie's fighting for the tag titles. It's bullshit. They should have
Right.
singles matches.
That's what it was. They did not want to put her one-on-one at WrestleMania.
They don't trust her.
You're right.
Hey, I wouldn't put that much faith in her. She hasn't shown it yet. I don't even know why they gave her a
Raquel with
belt.
these boots.
I don't even know what
Raquel with these boots is killing me.
Raquel with these boots is killing me.
Yeah.
She kicking the shit out these bitches.
She can get a shit out these bitches.
Raquel's a strong ass woman.
Yeah, Sorority Islands.
Sorority Islands.
That's Jeff Cobb's move, ain't it?
That's Jeff Cobb's move, ain't it?
Hola. Hola, amigo.
Didn't they
Hola,
sign him?
amigo.
Ain't Jeff Cobb coming too?
Didn't
Jeff Cobb?
Jeff Cobb coming too? Jeff Cobb.
Matanza? I heard they signed Matanza.
I heard they signed Matanza.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's
It's that
about to get
hot
your
tag.
ass beat.
About to get your ass beat.
What the fuck was that?
What the
By the
fuck was
female
that?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
By the female Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, she's definitely the female Stone Cold.
Becky
She's
Lynch
over big
doing the
time.
Enziguri just don't make sense.
Girl, it just don't make sense.
Yeah. It don't. It didn't look good.
She ain't
I
never
think she
did
did it
that
on
not
the
a
wrong
day in her
purpose.
life.
Yeah, he left New Japan 4 days ago.
New Japan 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
if Hulk Hogan can do it insecurity, then
Hulk Hogan
Becky
can
Lynch
do
can do it
insecurity.
insecurity.
Becky Lynch can do it insecurity.
I seen that shit.
Wait, who did the
Hogan can
Enziguri?
wrestle a little bit.
Hulk Hogan, when he caught
In the
the
Japan-
Great Muda with it.
He caught the great Muda with it.
That
Oh,
nigga's
back in
sloppy as
Japan.
looking in the girl.
Oh, sloppy as looking in the
I gotta see if I can watch
No
that.
rhythm
bad.
whatsoever.
No rhythm whatsoever.
Hogan versus Great
I didn't
Muda
think it
was
was
a
that
great
bad.
match.
Versus Great Muda was a great match.
Hogan wrestled that match. He
Yeah,
did
he
wrestle
did.
moves and everything.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I seen that.
Look, the first
I've
time I
heard of
seen
this
it,
match,
What?
but I've
talk
never
about-
looked for it.
talk about shock.
Yeah, it wasn't a WWE match. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't wrestle like that in the States.
Wrestle like that in the States.
No. Vince would have threw a fit about that if he did that. He looked like Mike Awesome out there. You serious?
So was it Becky Lynch who put Bailey down?
No, for a second there, I thought Raquel Rodriguez was shining.
I thought Raquel Rodriguez was shining.
Really? Becky Lynch put Bailey down. That's a good way to go about it because they don't know who put Bailey down. They did a show, so they could be anybody. I think it was Rikishi.
So
So
Bailey,
so
so Bailey is the new Jade.
He did it for the Rock.
Is the new Jade.
There you go. Well, I think
That's
what
what's in.
what if
Don't you be like a man. Don't you be like you, man.
well, you got the titles.
Why?
Oh man. I wouldn't have done a title change.
Right.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense. Because Lyra's the Intercontinental. She about to lose that belt.
Oh, yeah, but like she about to lose it to Becky Lynch.
Good.
Like she about to
She about to lose this shit to Becky Lynch.
She about to lose this shit to Becky Lynch.
Long back Becky.
Long back Becky.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll turn Bailey bad.
She about to off.
Bailey as a heel.
As a heel.
Bailey as a heel
Bailey as a heel
is entertaining.
Is entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's
Especially
better. I think it's
especially
better
when her
than-
and Michael Cole go at it.
Oh, that's hilarious, ain't it?
Yeah. Ding dong.
A manhandle slam won that damn thing.
What a shock. Becky Lynch comes back, wins the belt. It's like Charlotte Flair all over again.
Just like she did at SummerSlam.
Right now they're gonna start saying that same shit about Becky.
They could. I think she's been gone for a minute, so it might help. She's still over as a good guy, you know. So what's the next match?
Well, yeah, well, it makes sense. Now that I think about it, it makes sense that it was Becky Lynch. Because who's the last person Becky Lynch lost to? Before she took her break.
I really don't know.
It was Liv Morgan.
Bailey, maybe?
It was Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan? Was it?
It was Liv Morgan. Yeah, Liv beat her for the belt.
Okay. So she got to win that.
Like, I think Liv beat her for the belt, then Liv beat her in a rematch.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't see Becky Lynch anymore.
Yeah, her contract ran out at that time.
One leg up, one leg up, one leg up.
Who's the next match? Is it the main event?
Let me check.
Now, I think we got one more match. Do we got one more match? We don't got one more match?
No.
Okay, so the main event. So it's going on before 10:30.
What time did it end last night?
Around 11.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to start out, have some filler in there.
It's no way this match is going damn near an hour.
No. But I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of bullshit at the end of it, too.
And again, the matches they got to come to entrance down there, too. The entrance is going to be huge.
Actually, I mean, they'll be in the match because they like to end with the person with the fireworks, happy ending, blah, blah, blah. Everybody gets stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was actually a good
night
event.
Night 2's been better than night 1.
Absolutely.
The main event was good last night, but the night 2 so far has outpaced night 1. Much better. Yeah, this match was actually pretty decent too. The last one, so every match was pretty good.
Really, night 2 should always beat night 1. Night 1 should set the standard.
Yeah.
Night 2 doesn't. The night 2 fails.
It's only one match that I didn't like the end into, but the match was so fucking fire that I just like whatever. Like night 2 has been everything I wanted.
Yeah, Io Sky was the one that you probably didn't like.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, boo you.
But the match was so fire. The match was so fire that I couldn't hate.
That might have been one of the best matches tonight.
Yeah.
And
that's saying something. That's saying something because because it's been a lot of good matches tonight. Like this is probably one of the more entertaining WWE events I've watched.
Well, think about this. Night 1, you got Naomi and Jay Cardo. That might have been the best match night 1. And night 2, that triple threat might have been the best match. So the both women matches are probably some of the best matches we've seen.
I don't know. That triple threat between Punk. That was a good ass match.
That was great.
That was a good ass match.
That's the only thing that might top it. So there was 2 really good matches on night 1. I thought, but yeah, this triple threat was really good.
I didn't feel like night 1 had any bad matches. It's just that it's just 2 that really stick out of your head.
Yeah. But night 2, I think, surpassed it. Night 2 surpassed it so far.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
And you know, Hart's favorite part, Steve Henry.
What? I like Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Referee.
Stone Cold is a referee. What?
I don't know. I just threw it out there. I see
Oh.
Stone Cold. That's what I was saying.
Get my hopes up like that. What?
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 What? What? What?
You want to excite me? You want to get my hopes up? What?
You want to get my hopes
You want to make me happy?
And he comes
What?
up with the
You wanna
make me feel
ACV.
good? What? Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to come out. You know, he could do a little quick thing against the Miz right now.
Stone Cold Steve
You
Austin.
done with it?
Steve
You good?
Austin.
My girl was on TikTok with her phone and her phone died, so she borrowed my phone to do TikTok.
Just imagine if Eric Bischoff had some and let Stone Cold Steve Austin do what he wanted to do in WCW.
Well, think about him. Stone Cold and Brian Pillman together in WCW in their prime. You know, they could have did a much bigger feud. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
They had it. But he was so far up Hogan's ass. Ugh. Oh, shit. Where'd Boulevard go? So, he's giving attendance announcements. That's what he's doing. Oh, that's bullshit. He's counting the people. This has been making up numbers. It's never that many.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Are you good? I wanted him to
So
stun
who's
someone.
getting? Yeah, I was gonna say who's getting the stunner.
He's all soaked now, so he may not come out now.
He ain't coming out now.
Nah, it
Who?
don't look like it, right? They already
He
ruined
came
the
out
surprise.
already. For him to come out already, he ain't coming out today.
And that's 1,000.
Tom. Oh,
I'm looking
someone
at
else
this.
Got to get that damn ATV out of there.
He ain't
I'm
get
looking
back
at
on the
this video.
ATV because he want to drink and drive.
There
I'm
you
looking
go.
at this video clip of how Oscar Robinson got so many rebounds.
Oh, okay.
They show a video of this motherfucker
Everybody's like,
grabbing rebounds and kicking his legs out like Bruce Lee.
Well, he's
It
probably
worked.
like 2 feet taller than everybody around him.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
There's that Stone Cold beer. They're not
Better than
advertising the Hulk Hogan beer,
Better than the Hulk Hogan beer.
Better than Hulk Hogan beer.
right?
Anything's better than Hulk Hogan beer.
Everything's better than Hulk Hogan beer.
Yeah.
That shit tastes like tannin.
That shit tastes
Whatever.
like tannin.
I don't know what the shit called. The tanning liquid. The shit you rub all over yourself.
The shit you rub all over yourself.
Oh, yeah. Or
That's what
rubbed
it
all
tastes
over
like.
his daughter.
Man, I ain't had one. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
No, I never had it.
My
I'm
next
not really
beer will
a beer
be a
drinker.
beer. Won't be some
Beer will be a beer. Won't
pussy
be
ass
some
Hulk Hogan beer.
pussy ass Hulk Hogan beer.
Right.
Hey, Boulevard, you gonna watch the Pat McAfee show tomorrow?
You gonna watch the
Nah.
McAfee show tomorrow?
Nah. I got better shit to do.
I got better shit to do.
All right, so we all think Cena's gonna win tonight, right?
All right, I'll go against the grain.
All right, I'll go against the grain.
John
I think
Cena.
Cena wins.
John Cena.
I'll go with Cody Raheem Rhodes.
I'll go with Cody Raheem Rhodes.
This motherfucker watching his
This
phone.
motherfucker watching his phone.
No, I can't wait for that.
No, I can't wait for that.
Did y'all watch the first season,
Did
Twisted
I
Metal?
watch the first season, Twisted Metal?
Yeah,
I never watched it.
I watched it for Samoa
I
Joe.
never watched
I
it.
watched it for Samoa Joe.
I know he was in it, but I never watched. He was the clown, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. I never watched it.
I like the game. Well, the games.
I like the games. Well, the
I
games.
still have one of them on in my
I
little
still have one of
PlayStation
them on in
emulator
my
over there.
little PlayStation emulator over there.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
It's
not a big
Paul
gamer
Rudd.
anymore. I'm still on
Paul
the 64.
Oh, man.
Nintendo Switch 2.
We got like,
Nintendo Switch 2.
yeah, I just saw that commercial.
They want it.
Wait about 6 months. There'll be all kinds of fuck up problems with it at first.
Of course.
Of course.
Happens with every damn system.
Well, didn't they
That's not gonna be. That's gonna be
That's
$2,000.
gonna be $2,000.
Oh, yeah.
because of tariffs.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I ain't getting that
Damn
shit.
penguins.
I ain't
Paying
getting
that
that
share.
I don't even want a
Ridiculous.
Nintendo Switch. I want a
I don't
Wii.
even want a Nintendo Switch. I want a Wii.
A Wii? I ain't
There's
played
a
a Wii in
Wii
years.
in, somewhere in this house.
Somewhere in his house.
I know exactly where it is, but I'm just
I know
missing.
exactly where it is.
I need
I'm just
replacement
missing-
pieces.
I need
Actually, supposed to send it to
replacement
GQ,
pieces.
but
Actually, supposed to send it to GQ, but
if I ever bother to get the pieces, I'm gonna have to break that shit in. So I don't know when you'll get it.
So
2028,
check.
maybe.
2028.
Hey, check. If you got the pieces for a
Check.
Nintendo
If you
Wii,
got
send
the
it to me.
pieces for a Nintendo Wii, send it to me.
Or me. No, send it to him.
Or me.
Y'all need to
No,
know
send
where I'm at.
Y'all need to know where I'm at.
Oh.
Be getting more than a damn Wii
I got
pieces in the mail. Somebody gonna send it.
Dildo. A dildo with AIDS on it.
Ew! Oh, how you go extreme? Damn.
It's May Young hand.
Extreme.
May Young hand.
That was the first thing your brain thought.
First thing.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Shanahan's frozen. Okay, there you go. I thought you.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the action to start.
Right. Well, you know they gotta kill
You know
time.
it's gonna be 20 minutes.
Up, here comes John Cena.
He's coming out first. I'm surprised by that.
He's not the champion. He should come out first.
That doesn't mean damn thing. It's his last WrestleMania. He should come out last.
Get out of the way. Somebody fired as hell.
What the fuck that woman doing?
Right.
Fired as hell.
Well, they had to move the damn camera. Get that bitch out of my sight.
Oh, he's coming out just dark. Nothing.
Womp, womp, womp.
John Cena sucks. John Cena
Video package,
sucks.
nothing. He wants to go out like that. Damn. That's a heel move.
Yeah.
That's a heel move. We all expected something big, and this is his entrance.
It's like he lost a bet.
Well, you know, I think originally they were going to have Cody turn bad, but then in the last minute they changed it to Cena. I think Cody didn't want to.
It would not have been as shocking if Cody turned bad.
Yeah, it was a big shock. I don't know. This is. Well, he has a new shirt.
Why does he still have never give up on his sleeve?
All right.
Probably trademarked that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you
I bet he
trademark that phrase? I don't know. Maybe.
WWE probably did at least.
Yeah.
They trademarked everything. I think what was it? Edge got his rated R superstar. He bought that trademark or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally bought that shit. I think
I'm gonna trademark
John
hit the
Cena's
bench if
name
somebody
is
don't beat
trademarked
me
by
to it.
WWE.
I shouldn't even be saying that live on the air. Somebody already gonna steal it.
There you go.
Well, if they do, I will put them on the list. They will be right behind Junior from Bernie Mac Show and Jaleel White.
There you go. Jaleel White. Did I do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I can say it. It's live. I'm already told him. If I ever see Jaleel White, I'm smacking him.
On site.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
He ruined my youth.
All right, Triple H.
Sure.
Y'all got an Iron Man mask on.
Don't get me doxxed or no bullshit like that because I'm not going to go looking for him.
I got you.
He's free to live his life.
He's
Just
getting
putting
this
it out
big
there.
entrance and Cena comes up with that.
Something, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, AEW fucked this up.
To me, that was the biggest fumble. Between him and CM Punk, those were the two biggest fumbles AEW had.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine you build up a story with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk?
How great would that be?
That would have been
How great would that have been?
That would have been great.
You take right after MJF. CM Punk goes after him after MJF.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
They
I
could have.
just saw last of a spoiler. Shit.
They could have had. They could have had. They could have had arenas like this in the states.
Yeah, they do it the right way. He has done 4 straight main events, WrestleMania. 4 straight main event at WrestleMania.
To me, that's a damn tragedy. But.
That's the guy. The drumstick guy is going to interfere.
Yeah. Come off the top rope. Call it Janetti, buddy.
You think Cody Rhodes' sister like black men?
It's the same that family.
I want to know if Goldust got black wife or Spanish wife.
No, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Carlino wasn't.
I don't know. No.
Well, he was married to who?
Marlena, the girl that came out with the cigar back in the day.
Terry Reynolds.
Terry Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
She was
I'm
fine.
sure
Forgot
that
about
make it
that.
more sense today.
Yeah. I know his dad hated her. That's the reason why he ended up as Goldust. He left WCW because of her. They got in an argument with Dusty when he was a booker.
I never knew there was the reasoning behind that. I just knew it was something to do with those. There was a reason they had issues.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes thought that Terry was a money grubbing, gold digger.
Was she not?
Was using. She played that role well, didn't she?
Yeah.
She was. And she ended up messing around with New Jack. He was dating New Jack for a minute there.
Going crazy.
Yeah. And New Jack's fucking nuts.
Rest in peace, legend.
Yeah. Nuts. Oh man, mass transit. The shit he did to that guy.
Right.
Beat the shit out that boy. Then said, I hope he dies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
New Jack was not here for people's bullshit.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Before all the fuckery happens.
Roll your hair like 15 minutes.
Right. They're gonna fight for a good 15 minutes. That's what everybody's gonna start. No.
Yeah.
And right after the table gets smashed.
Hey, maybe they'll smash both tables. We'll set a new record.
There you go.
Or at least tie ECW
they're both
record.
going Well, there won't be no glass.
No. No real glass.
The thing is, Cena wins, he's gonna get cheered.
Yeah, can't help
he'll
it.
get cheered. Winning the belt.
Can't help it, cheer Cena.
Right now,
We'll see.
definitely it will be a record.
We'll see you.
Cody being the super duper good guy.
Being the super duper good guy.
Nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that.
It's he's what Cena was.
Yeah.
It's gonna get to that point where he get mixture of boos and cheers. The kids love Cody.
Right.
I don't have a problem with Cody, but I can see him getting booed.
It's just a little
He
too
wins.
corporate for
It's
me.
just a little too corporate for me.
Oh yeah.
I don't trust people who wear
I
suits.
don't trust people who wear suits.
Damn.
There you go.
Just something I've learned over the years.
It's something I've learned over the years.
I haven't worn a suit in a while, so it's okay.
I haven't worn a suit in a while, so it's okay.
I don't own a suit.
No, I don't own a suit either. That's what Men's
No, I
Warehouse
don't own a
is
suit
for.
either.
I need a suit. I can go rent one.
I
Right?
need a suit. I can go rent one.
Yeah.
They've got my measurements thanks to
They've got
GQ.
my measurements thanks to GQ.
Okay. It's been years since I wore any suits. I wore a tux at Jimmy's wedding, and that's the last time I wore any type of thing.
Yeah, I ain't missed
I had to
nothing.
wear white tux.
Yeah, I ain't missed nothing.
Why has John Cena been so pale since he's been back?
Cena been so pale since he's been back.
Yeah,
Mm.
he does look very white. Well, Ernest is
been
very
hanging-
white, so that's
you been- you-
surprising.
You been hanging out with Sheamus?
You been hanging out with Sheamus?
Top 10
The
Sheamus?
top 10 of all
Top
time.
10 Sheamus?
Top 10 Sheamus. There you go.
Bullshit. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Did we have this discussion yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
And decided that
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's not top 10.
No,
Not at all.
That
Not
conversation
at all.
so fresh. I feel like we had that conversation
so fresh. I
today.
feel like we had
Right.
that conversation today.
Yeah, I feel like it ended
Yeah.
up with he's number
Yeah,
100 of
He's
100.
number 100 of 100 or something.
And we could push him out of that. It wouldn't be hard,
Right?
especially if we added the women.
I need to
Hey,
find.
what
I need
is-
to find.
The women.
I need to find that post
I need to find
because whoever said that shit was reaching really hard.
Whoever said that shit was reaching really hard.
Hey, I'll put Joe Henry above him and Io Sky. They both released at WrestleMania. Sheamus sure as hell ain't.
Right.
The last time I actually liked Sheamus is when him and Cesaro was a team. That's the last time I even liked him in them matches. You know,
Last time I liked
him and
Sheamus,
Cesaro had that.
Last time I liked Sheamus,
he was in Ninja Turtles.
We don't set
he
the
was in
bar.
Ninja Turtles.
We are the bar.
We are the bar.
Right. That was
I can't remember
that
who-
was pretty damn good. The
Who did he play? Bebop or Rocksteady?
Who
Which
did
one
he
did
I
he
never
play?
knew which one was which.
Which one did I never knew which one was which?
I don't have a clue.
The Hogan boot.
I don't, is that even his real name?
But
Sheamus.
What?
Sheamus.
Sheamus?
no.
I think they added an H to his name so Americans can say it right. Because Sheamus in like Ireland ain't spelled like that.
I thought his
We
name
say
was
Sheamus.
Mike
I thought his
McGillicuddy.
name was Mike McGillicuddy.
Mike McGillicuddy. That's Axel. Curtis Axel.
McGillicuddy.
McGillicuddy.
He still ain't getting eliminated from the Royal
Steven
Rumble.
Farrelly. His name is Steven Farrelly.
Neither did Tozawa.
Farrelly, I don't know.
Farrelly, I
Got
don't
to
know.
go Googling.
Curtis Axel got the longest active streak in WWE.
All right. Was
Is
it
he
like
still in the Royal
2015?
Rumble?
It's been 10 years. Staying eliminated. That's who can interfere. I will pop for Curtis Axel to come out.
Facts.
Big
Him
team,
and,
big
Heath Slater.
team. Go, go, go.
They need to bring him out to one of these Royal Rumbles 1 year. Just so he can get eliminated and his
Right.
streak can
Just
be
so
over.
Yeah. Man, can you just think about
That'd be
this?
like
Like, you know,
WrestleMania 50.
Bob Orton,
That'd be like
Randy
WrestleMania
Orton surpassed him. But then you got fucking Curtis Axel. He was not surpassing Kurt Angle. It was not happening.
The Royal Rumble winner.
So is Mr.
The Royal
Perfect
started
ahead of
off-
Sheamus?
The Royal Rumble winner started off
Oh, my.
WrestleMania, and the Royal Rumble loser is ended WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yeah, he came in second. And he's main eventing it. He's second place and he's main eventing it.
Damn.
Main event Jay, opening.
The Royal Rumble don't mean shit.
Really
Not
don't.
a damn thing.
That's a damn shame.
Especially when they got Elimination Chamber the next fucking month.
Right.
It's like, you change it
Are we
all.
doing Elimination Chamber?
We did it.
It was before already.
That's when
What's
Cena
next?
turned heel.
Yeah.
What's next?
I think we got Backlash next.
It's gonna WrestleMania Backlash is what they call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard they're gonna name I heard they're gonna name a pay-per-view in December after Ruthless Aggression for Cena, his last pay-per-view.
That would make sense.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, they're gonna call it Ruthless Aggression.
There's going to be something major to look forward to on the horizon.
All right.
Oh. I do want to see where some of these stories go in the next year. Especially this one, considering Cena's last year and he's been gone for so long. So you wonder if he's even got it like he used to.
He only had 5. What was it? 5 moves of doom. 5 moves.
Will he add a 6th? Did he
I
lose
still
one?
can't- It was. Well, he did get up there. His hair cost him one.
I remember Lex Luger had the 5 moves of doom.
Okay. The clothesline?
The punch,
Definitely that
kick,
clothesline with
clothesline,
the
forearm, and then
and
torture
the
rack.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not even a body
Hogan
slam.
only had like 3.
And then everybody's like, damn, why didn't they get Luger the belt? That's why.
Well, you know, Luger had no charisma. That was his problem. He needed someone to speak for him. There was no charisma whatsoever from him.
He needed Sid Vicious to speak for him.
He couldn't cut a promo like
There
Hogan
you
could.
go. No. Like he had the body that they wanted, but there was no like he needed a manager. Bobby Heenan introduced him in WWE, and that was fine. But when Bobby Heenan decided he was done managing, that was it.
If Paul Heyman was around back then in the WWE, Luger probably would have been world champion.
In yeah, he needed a speaker. He needed someone. And then when he teamed up with Elizabeth, you know, before he killed her, she could have talked for shit.
Said Justice should have been somebody's mouthpiece.
Who?
Oh, that would have been great,
Oh,
right? He only used half his brain, he said.
Can we do that again? Can we run that back? I mean,
Yeah,
this
take that from the top.
Oh, man.
Goldberg! Goldberg!
It's just crazy. Like, and then who was the one that told him to jump off the rope, and that's how he tore his fucking leg? It was
That shit
I
had
think
me
it might have been
dying.
Russo.
That joint was just hanging there.
It's awful. It was like Theismann.
Oh.
It's terrible.
Who had the most interesting moves that you ever saw?
What was that?
Most interesting moves.
Most interesting
Tajiri.
I like Kurt Angles. Kurt Angles had a good bit.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angles probably was one of them. All right. Let me think.
Chris Benoit.
Benoit could wrestle his ass off. I like Booker T. I like his spinneroonie and then the scissor kick. The scissor kick when Booker T did it was great. That was awesome. Let me
Booker
think.
T.
Who else might have been really good?
Booker T. He could affect.
RVD, good.
Oh yeah, RVD. Definitely RVD.
Oh, he was great. The way he bounced around the ropes. Sabu.
Absolutely.
Sabu just had his retirement match on Friday. He's done, he said.
You should have been done.
Well, that don't
RVD
mean
can
nothing
still
in
go,
wrestling. Look at Terry Funk.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, but those are sad cases.
Yeah, I saw a
You don't
picture.
want to be broken and still going
Right.
at it.
Well, I saw a picture of Sabu. He's covering blood, and they said Friday was his last match. Covering blood, still doing all that shit.
I give you one. Who had the best strikes in wrestling?
Tajiri.
Well, I know who's the worst. Don Moxley.
To me, it's either
John
the
Moxley
Undertaker. It's either the Undertaker, Macho Man, or Vader.
What about Farouk? When Farouk hit you, he looked like he hit you.
Yeah, but Farouk looked like he was clubbing you. Undertaker looked like he was working you. Undertaker like he was working you like a boxer.
Well, you go with strikes. We talk about earlier in the show. We talk about Blackman and we talk about Ken Shamrock. Those two, they look like they could fuck you up. Yeah. Them two did pretty good with that.
Yeah. I believe.
I got a better one for y'all.
I believe in
Best striker in the game. I got a good one for y'all. Shane McMahon.
Go ahead. There. Oh my God, it was so bad. It was so bad.
I used to love watching Vader get dudes in the corner and just start working them with the punches.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know this shit is fake.
Shit out of me.
I know this shit is fake, but them bitches look like they hurt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest. When I first saw Vader, it was in WCW against Sting, and he came out with that fucking helmet, that fucking black helmet like shit. I was scared shitless of him. He scared the hell out of me. And I was like, there's no way Sting can get through this guy.
And a mask used to smoke on the stage.
Yeah. That was a hell of an entrance.
Yeah, Vader was another guy that Vince fucked up with.
Well, that's because of your boy Shawn Michaels. He got into it with the Click. Shawn Michaels killed that. Stopping his head because Vader forgot a spot.
Shawn Michaels ruined a lot of people's.
Yeah, he wanted to keep his spot. They had
Or he tried to
Undertaker taping his
Rock. Get the Rock's way.
Well, yeah. Oh, Bret Hart said already that he was trying to get the screw over the Rock. Rock don't want nothing to do with Shawn Michaels. He didn't.
Yeah.
And now Shawn Michaels is working for the Rock.
That's how we go.
Ain't it great?
Right.
And then Undertaker had a threat to kick his ass if he didn't lose to Stone Cold at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
That's
Cody
what the
put a lot of air on that.
That's what the AEW locker room is missing. Somebody like the Undertaker.
Yeah.
I was gonna say leadership.
Say you don't fuck around. Well, see, Punk tried to be their leader, and look what happened there.
Like, it's clear somebody's got to be the damn adult over there.
Well, I think that's part of the reason why Cody left that locker room.
I mean, it ain't like they can have some, some old heads over there. That Bulls right over there. Yeah, Sting over there.
Cody won't ever get into why he left. Which is I think it's a classy move of him.
Oh yeah.
Well, he'll put it in his book.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes from a Dream 10 Nightmare. At all major bookstores.
There are no bookstores. What is a bookstore? You mean Amazon?
I thought that was the case until I ran into one.
We got Barnes and Noble where I'm at.
There's still Barnes and Nobles out there.
Yeah.
We got one about 10 minutes from where I live.
I have no idea where a bookstore.
All right, here it goes. This is where it starts. Here come the bullshit.
You think by this point, right? They haven't even made it out the ring to destroy tables yet. I'm waiting for that shit.
The ref out.
Ref bump.
That's all it takes. Cena's got the win. Oh, no, he's got the win. Okay.
You remember when they first put the ref bumps in the video games?
I can remember beating the shit out of a ref in a video game. Like just jumping. No, that wasn't the ref. That was Sting. Just had a flashback of playing something and we just beating the hell out of Sting.
I got a friend. He grew up down here, right? He hates Sting. Like I'm talking about major hate of Sting. It's unreal. I'm like, you're in a bad area to be a hateful of Sting in WCW. He's like, I can't.
He must be a Ric Flair fan.
He's a big Ric Flair fan.
That's why he hates Sting.
He does not like Sting. He said he loved it when Sting got his ass whooped by Ric Flair and everything else. When 4 Horsemen turn on him.
Yeah. He's in Flair country.
Yeah. Oh, he's in Flair. It's Flair country. You know he's got to kick out. They haven't broke a table yet. You got to fucking break a table. It's the main event.
Gotta do something more than they have.
What the hell?
Take your shit to the next level. What the hell are y'all doing?
They're in the ring the whole time.
Yes.
Here come the dumb shit.
Here comes somebody.
I love
Travis
it. They
Scott?
gotta have an
Oh shit!
entrance on
Is
the
he
way
about to
out.
get? Is he about to smack Cody again?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Smack the shit out of Cody.
Smack the shit out of Cody.
Right.
Really? Travis Scott. Jesus Christ.
He about to walk slow as shit.
He about to walk slow as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all can keep wrestling. You know, you ain't gotta wait for him.
He's a big time
But
wrestling
yeah,
fan.
we
too.
just gonna sit here and wait.
Yeah, he's gonna have a
his
Triple H entrance coming down. Taking forever.
his like clothing line, what his sneakers named after Cactus Jack.
All right, is it? That's why he's got
Yeah.
that hardcore belt right there.
Yeah, he's a big time Mick Foley
Okay.
fan.
Yeah, he's a big time Mick Foley fan.
Hey, you can't go wrong with McFoley.
You can't go wrong with Mick
I
Foley.
respect him a little bit more.
I've seen somebody try to make a post disparaging Mick Foley the other day, talking about Mick was not the guy; he was just a stunt man. And I'm like, please shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I don't want to
you
hear
can't
any
fucking do
Mick
that
Foley
shit.
slander.
There's no Mick Foley slander.
Never. And he turned out to be a good
Foley
guy
put
too.
on. Foley put on for wrestling
You know, and
fans. He literally gave.
And he's a good guy.
For the wrestling fans.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Smack him again. Smack him again.
Predictable. He gonna smack the ref now?
Guys, you better not end on that though. Okay.
That shirt is pretty nice. Travis Scott, what he's wearing, I will wear that.
If you smell.
Well, he fucked Cody up in that face earlier. In the
Cody got to
elimination
get his
chamber.
get back. Cody got to get his get back.
Yeah.
Cue music.
Cody gonna smack him.
Cody gonna smack him.
Oh my God, he's taking this crossroads.
Okay. Where's John Cena?
You gotta roll him out the ring.
Yes. I mean, does he not know how to roll? He taught how to
Yeah,
roll?
he ain't doing shit. He's dead. He's like fucking knocked out. There he is with the belt. He's gonna miss the belt. Yeah, okay.
Cody blocks everything.
Cena begging off.
Oh, this is so stupid. No, come on. You gotta do the fucking Ric Flair shit. Oh, are you serious? It's so bad. I love it. He should have came out with a chain around his neck, his gold chain.
He laid his old tired ass out. Cody gonna kick out.
Oh yeah. He's got plenty of time to kick out.
Oh, he didn't kick out.
Black.
That's seriously? Last year, Cody got hit with how much shit? and kicked out. And this year he's
This ain't going
fucking
anywhere
belt.
near close to the way I thought it was going.
No.
Right,
This
that's
is
all your
bad.
shenanigans is just Travis Scott. This is Mania.
Right?
That's the main event of Mania.
That's the main event of Mania.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
He started off so well to end that flat.
Wow.
Started off so well to end that flat.
Oh well. That's fine. Cena wins.
He
LOL.
got the belt 17 times.
I mean, we did say Cena was going to win.
We
It
did
just,
say Cena was going
I
to win.
thought it was just going to be a little bit more
We want
exciting. I
more.
thought
It
like
should have been-
we're going to
yeah.
get some run-ins.
It's like, okay, last night, the main event saved the whole show last night, right? This is kind of like a deflate the whole show. Because every match was pretty good up until this. And this ain't a bad match, just a bad ending.
Right.
Yeah.
It could have should have been more. You expect more out of WrestleMania.
Yeah, I wanted to see some run-ins.
Yeah, I wanted to see some run-ins.
Right. Travis Scott, of all people, and that's it.
It's probably there's still time remaining on the clock.
remaining on the clock. So.
Ugh.
I'll be right back.
It's only
I'll
10:40,
be right
bro.
back. It's only 10:40,
That's what I'm saying. There's still time on the clock.
There's still time on the clock.
Plenty of time. Where's Hulk Hogan to come out there and go for his title?
Buy my gross ass beer, brother.
It's going to be Ric Flair.
It's going to be Ric Flair.
There you go.
Hulk Hogan's beer tastes like the inside of a fire hydrant.
It's like the inside of a fire hydrant.
Ew. It's like China sweat.
Tastes like China sweat.
This is it. They're not doing that anymore. Damn. Oh, man. It's a little disappointing.
I'm surprised Cody didn't bleed.
I'm surprised Cody didn't bleed.
I
Yeah.
could have given something.
I could have got something.
Yo, George
didn't break
Kittles
any
was
tables.
drinking today.
Was drinking
That
a
nigga had
day.
like 11 cups in his
That
hand.
nigga had like 11 cups in his hand.
He had a rough
I can't
season.
believe how.
They had a rough season.
Yeah.
I'm saying
He
that
probably-
had to affect the record.
He probably was sitting next to a Raiders fan all night, so I don't blame him.
Raiders fan all night, so I don't
Yeah.
blame him.
Somebody just on his case all night.
On his face all night.
Excuse me, damn, that was gross.
Excuse me, damn, that was gross.
Dude.
Why everybody carrying the belt over their shoulder?
Everybody carrying the belt over their shoulder.
Make no damn sense.
Shenanigans, please.
So-
There was something.
Hold on. Instead of John Cena defending the title next month, they'll have a tag match with Travis Scott, and Cody's gonna have some celebrity with him.
My word.
My word.
Somebody
that's
outside that says,
I'm very disappointed right now.
I'm very disappointed right now.
Right, that was
I'm
a
very
letdown.
disappointed.
Disappointed.
God.
I mean, we all knew Cena was gonna win.
I mean, we all
Yeah.
knew Cena was gonna win.
We expected a star-studded
We
ending.
expected a star-studded ending.
Not even
Let's
11
look at
o'clock
the
yet.
Let the-
The Rock was supposed to be
All
there.
right,
I don't
well,
The
understand
Rock
that.
was supposed to be there. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
The Rock
Well,
hasn't
Stone
been
Cold
there
there. Maybe
since
The Rock
Elimination Chamber.
Then we think if he's not going to be around, then we can
He's
just block all that nonsense.
Just block all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Cena
I
didn't have
don't
no
even
hill. None of that
understand.
shit needed to happen.
No hell, none of that shit needed to happen.
That was a disappointment.
Hmm.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna head up to bed.
All right.
Damn.
All right.
So
All
you
right.
give
All right,
guys
ladies
the
and gentlemen,
shut
thank you
down.
for watching. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, we had comments, y'all. We need somebody.
We did.
Yeah,
We
shit.
need somebody.
David, we missed you. We apologize. Mick Foley was absolutely underrated.
Mick Foley was absolutely underrated.
Yeah.
Man, Dude Love is one of my personal
Dude
favorites.
Love is one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
I'm a Mankind guy.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
a
I'm a when he just started going by Mick Foley, that's definitely when he became my dude.
That's definitely when he became my dude.
Yeah, Mick Foley, that was my man. I got 3 of his books. So
Yeah.
Damn. That's fandom right there.
That's fandom right there.
oh, I love Mick Foley. Yeah. Oh, man.
All
All right. Well,
Thank you for coming. Thank you, Kyle Shanahan and B More Lane for attending.
You are appreciated.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody let them say what they got to promote and all their shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cut you off.
Cut you off.
Anybody got
Only thing
anything?
I'm promoting is round 2 through round 7 of the draft. FFA will be going live. We'll be going live. That's it.
Round 1 will be on.
I'll be with you guys. I'll be with you guys round 1.
All right. We will be doing that. I'll be out there full force. I'm going back to researching first thing in the morning. Getting ready for this draft.
Yeah, we gotta have. You gotta watch some film.
Yeah, head over to the FFA channel and look at the last video posted by Young Price. Discover why winning the Super Bowl is more important than winning the NBA Finals.
Ooh, yes, go watch that. Absolutely.
Well,
okay.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, B-More, you got something you got to us?
Nah, I'm good. I don't do a podcast other than you guys. This is it.
You probably should.
Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Boulevard, let them know what they can do.
You good, man? Well, if you stuck around to the end, we appreciate you. Come back for future episodes. We'll be going back talking about football. We'll be here for our live streams. You know, this is what we do here. If you can, go check out FFA. What they do, they're the specialists at fantasy football. They win you championships. We win championships. So, yes, with that said, it's 11 o'clock on a Sunday evening. Go to bed. You got work in the morning. Hit the bench.